All right, and we are live. Okay, let me get this set up. Right now they're kind of showing the what's her name? Michelle. I can't remember how her last name is, but they're showing her going through all the different like drills, just trying stuff. Um, I'm really excited for this game. One because fantasy purposes, I got both quarterbacks, so kind of excited for that. Um, but I kind of like this little segment they have before the game. I mean, like what's up, Zoe? Yeah, I kind of like the segment they have going before the game right now. Like Game Mo's on YouTube. They have a YouTuber, and I recognize from something, and I had to look it up. I don't even know if I've watched the movie Unsubscribed, but I've seen her before. Like I said, I don't remember where I've seen her before, but I've seen her from somewhere. And oh my gosh, that was horrible. and um, um, and like I said, they have like really good people that they're working with. I mean, I love Deion Henley. He's the linebacker they were doing, and now they got Cameron Dicker the kicker. So like I said, I'm excited for this game. I'm hoping that both quarterbacks do well for my fantasy purposes. I'm hoping this game is. I think if I remember correctly, like the Brazil game, Packers Eagles was still good, but obviously like there was that weird at the very end you're like, crap, did he get hurt? Um, and thankfully Jordan Love was fine for most of the season, except after that initial injury. So hopefully we have no more injuries. Hopefully not. But Zoe, obviously you're very excited for this game, trying to see like what your competition is, because like I said, I do think it's a three-person race. Like I don't I think the Raiders will be competitive, but I think at the end of the day it's going to be a three-person race for the AFC West. So this will be huge for y'all. I also love the fact they got Cam as like one of like the I don't know if he's like one of the commentators or just like the like beginning show, but love having him there. Oh, the Cam Newton jersey, that's nice. I'm also really excited that we're there's two of them. There's two Cam Newton jerseys. Uh, but I'm really, really excited that he's also getting his jersey retired at Auburn for the Auburn Georgia game. So super excited for that. But so it's the first game that's going to be streamed on YouTube. So like I said, wait, is that Tyrann Mathieu? Okay, that's Tyrann Mathieu, Derek Carr, and also Brandon Marshall. I didn't know that that Derek Carr had a YouTube channel. But I mean, like I said, I kind of like that. Uh oh shoot, I'm sorry. Let me see. Let's see. My Spanish is very 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 small, very very small. But yeah, I'm not I can't like I'm the commentator on the game. I don't have the game in front of me, unfortunately. Um, what was the word I was looking for? Oh, that's right. Good night. Good night. I don't know. It's not night where I'm at right now. Not yet. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. But yeah, so like I said, I try to comment most games. Like I said, obviously I'll do all the primetime games. I mean, unless it's like holidays, then I won't be doing primetime games. But so streamed yesterday, streaming today, streaming three games on Sunday, and then Monday Night Football. Saturday, I'm be in a wedding, so I'm not gonna be streaming or anything like that. But one of the things I'm excited for this game in particular is because this is a really good quarterback duel. I'm also very interested to see exactly how the Chargers offensive line is going to be going without having Rashawn Slater. Obviously, he tore if I remember correctly, it was either his ACL or it was something. I'm gonna double check and make sure I'm on the right track. But yeah, so Rashawn Slater. But now they have Trey Pipkins, who is on the right side because they moved Joe Alt back to his natural position, the left tackle. So it was torn patella tendon. Ooh, that's even worse. Um, but so like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this offensive line is going to be doing. Um, mainly because the Chiefs last year heavily relied on Chris Jones because he was their best pass rusher, and obviously you're hoping you got more of Felix Inudike Uzama, who you drafted. This is his third year, I believe, going into his third year. Karloftis has had some good moments, has some bad moments. You're hoping that he kind of continues to improve, so you're not having to put Chris Jones on the edge. Like, I mean, Chris Jones was like, he's over 300 pounds and he's playing edge just to get some kind of pressure. But that's the kind of guy he is. He's really he's an amazing player. That's the reason why they paid him. But I'm very excited to see how this offensive line is going to go against this revamped Chiefs defensive line, because of the fact that you got Omar Norman Lott. So how is he going to play your young rookie? How is Chris Jones going to be playing, who's been really dominant? Is he going to have any kind of step back? I don't think he is. I think he's still going to play as good as he possibly can. I don't. In my mind, I think Chris Jones has another good 3 years in him. I really do. I think he has the next a good 3 years. And then has Trey Pipkins gotten better? Because early years, him and the Chargers, it was not good at all. And it looks like the Brazil's home crowd are very, very excited. Like I said, I'm excited for like NFL international games. Like I said, I think that there's a chance that the NFL expands even more. Just kind of like I said, if you're the NFL, you want to grow the sport. So you have a game in Brazil, start having games in Ireland. There's potential of like another kickoff game or something like that could be maybe halfway across the world. I think there's a possibility of like the NFL trying to expand even more outside the United States. I hope every target goes to Worthy, but the Chiefs still lose. Really hope the game is at least good and not more ref ball. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't go more ref ball. Because like the second half kind of slowed down a bit. Like for the first game, Eagles versus Cowboys, and like I said, some of it had to do with the fact that you had the the rain delay. Well, not the rain delay, the lightning delay. So kind of like messed up with some of the momentum that was going on. But I'm hopeful that it's just a shootout. That's what I want. I want it to be a shootout. I want it to be a very entertaining game because, like, yesterday I did not expect it to have that kind of first half. I mean, that was an amazing first half. It kind of sucked that, unfortunately, like, there wasn't that many scoring like in the second half because due to the lightning delay. But it was a very fun game, like absolutely fun game. So hopefully, like I said, we're in for a treat. And also, I mean, selfishly, I want it to be a good game, like I said, for fantasy purposes. But because like I said, I have Mahomes and Herbert, and I have Mahomes in another league, and then I have Herbert in my dynasty league. So like both quarterbacks, I have a lot of faith in. So hope that it continues to do well. One of the things I also will say too is I think that the Chargers are going to continue to have a really good defense. I really believe in Jesse Minter. I think if the Chargers continue to have a really good defense this year, I think Jesse Minter is going to get a head coaching job. I think there's a possibility that, let's just say that, I think we've talked about it before, the potential people who could be losing their jobs. But I think there's potential for at least, and in my mind, I think there's going to be at least 5 head coaching positions available in this upcoming season. So Jesse Minter should be getting some looks at least this year. Like I said, really great defense, a young guy that maybe you can kind of like, okay, well, we're getting a little bit early on the hype train. But like I said, I would bet money that Jesse Minter is going to be at least a decent head coach. I don't know as far as like who he gets for his staff for his offense, but as far as his defensive schemes, as far as like what I've heard from a lot of people, like the people who were closer in the Michigan program and people who are now with LA Chargers, I've heard some really good things about Jesse Minter, just like the kind of person that he is. So like I think that eventually he's going to be a head coaching candidate. I wonder if we're going to see Josh Simmons. I will say this: Josh Simmons has been looking pretty good so far in preseason. If I expect anything, I think he's going to be starting. That's where I like against a Khalil Mack or who is it Thule. Interested to see how he does against them. I mean, Thule, like him and Josh Simmons like played against each other when they're both at like practice against each other when they're both at Ohio State. So Be interested to see how that goes. Um, and they lost Joe Tooney. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm more concerned about their interior because at the same time, I like Creed Humphrey's going to be really good. Trey Smith's going to be really good. But the left guard spot, how are we looking for Kansas City? Is there, like, obviously it's going to be a drop off, but how much of a drop off because you already have two amazing interior presences? So, I'm like I said, I'm excited to see what is this? It's Mr. Beast and NFL thing. I have no idea what this, but anyways, um, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what in the world is going on. Wait, oh, is this what they were? Is this what uh what you call it? Is this what like Brandon Perna and Tom Grossi were talking about, like the Clickback Sports that the YouTube thing? I think this is the YouTube thing. Okay, where they're like draft. They're oh yeah, so they're drafting YouTubers. Okay, I had not seen the commercial, so I was very very stunned by what this was about to be. But um, this is it's a little bit cringy. Okay, I lost my train of thought. So trying to watch this. But I'm really like I said, I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what kind of trench play we're going to have. We're going to have, dominant defensive linemen from defensive line from the Chiefs, especially the revamped with, like I said, with Omar Norman Lott, with Chris Jones, and hopefully, you have your edge rushers finally come around. I believe in Karloftis. I think that he's like showing out every now and then. It's just like trying to be more consistent. There's my gut right there. Keandre Lambert Smith, number 84. Like I said, I just love Lambert Smith. Auburn wide receiver, love him to death. Um, and then like I said, on the other side, you have the Chargers defensive line, who, like I said, did an amazing job last year. Like I said, this is one of the top defenses in the league, especially down the stretch. So like I said, I'm very excited to see if they continue on that path. How are they able to replace Joey Bosa? Obviously, Joey Bosa goes to the Bills. How they replace him in that edge rotation? I like Kyle Kennard, so hopefully being able to see him do a little bit more as a rookie. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited to see how both these teams go because I think that both are going to make the playoffs. I'm like I said, if you were here on Wednesday, you saw my predictions. I think there's three teams for the AFC West. Same thing that happened last year. I think happens again, but I think they're going to be even better than they were last year. I think it's going to be a very, very competitive division. Um, I don't like. There are some people who are saying like the Chiefs are going to absolutely step back. I don't think it's going to be the case. I think the Chiefs win this one. I think the Chiefs find a way to have early lead in the division, and then slowly but surely, the Denver Broncos win the division. That's what I'm hoping for. What I'm hoping for. Oh, I wish I could play this because of saxophone. I love a saxophone. Absolutely love a saxophone. For me, it goes saxophone, trumpet, and then piano. Like I'm okay at playing a piano. I need to get a little bit better, but unfortunately I don't have the mouth to do either a saxophone or a trumpet. I don't have the lips for the trumpet. I did make a tuba sound like a trumpet though. Somehow I don't even know how I did it, but I did do that. That's good. Let me see here. Let me actually pull up. Let's do the Chargers depth chart. Because I'm assuming that, like, they're going to have, what's his face? What's his face? Oh, shoot. He was at the Rams. Puna Ford? Is that? I think that's who I'm thinking of. Puna Ford. Double check, make sure. Isn't it Puna Ford that's in the interior? Because like I said, I like Puna Ford. He's underrated. He's kind of like he's a shorter but stocky defensive nose guard. If my thinking actually would work. Come on. My internet is lagging, unfortunately. Come on, hurry up. I did like her outfit. It's a good outfit. There we go. No, oh wait, no, he went to the Rams. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. I like how you can also see like all pretty much all teams are represented um, at the Brazil Stadium. Hello there, Dobie. How you doing? We got a Texas A&M jersey. Texas A&M jersey. But like I said, I eventually want to go to international games, kind of see how like that crowd is, because one, I've never been to a game outside of the USA. I've been outside the USA, but I've never been to like a game outside the USA. So I just kind of want to see like the different vibe that there is, especially outside of like the um, uh, football arena. I guess the best way to put this, because like one of the things that I've talked with, well, like me and my friends have talked with when we had international students, is when we've taken them to some of the football games, they're amazed by like just like the stoppage of time. They're like, why? What are we supposed to do during this time? Because like usually it's just like nonstop action, and so some of the students don't really like it. They don't like football games, and it's like a different experience because usually like if it's for a lot of them they're used to how football is, and it's just like a nonstop kind of pace. So I have not seen her in a very long time. It's the Chargers crazy not crazy but the crazy fan. Um, what was I saying? I'm losing my train of thought early. But basically, I literally lost my train of thought. I can't think at all what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't mind that. Especially for YouTube, they've done Mr. Beast. I mean, like, if you're gonna do on YouTube, you do like one of the biggest guys that you have. So that makes sense. They have Mr. Beast. Um, what was I talking about? I literally cannot remember at all what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, that is the third. That is a third one for Tron. Can we stop? Oh, this one's for the actual game. Never mind. Okay, that's just something different. No, it's the same as a commercial. Why are we having Tron like we've had like Tron like three times? Like that's it's a little ridiculous. So that we don't need a Tron like it's in October. You got a whole entire month. Don't goodness gracious. Games inside the USA. Like this game, yeah, this game's outside the USA. Are you mean like wait, what do you mean by Adobe? Like so like yeah, the game's in Brazil and you want it to experience. Oh, that's so yeah. So okay, that's right. Sorry about that, Dobby. Yeah, so I do want to experience some games outside of the United States. Just I was that's right because I was talking about the international students that I've talked to. Some of them don't really like college football because they're like, why is it so many stoppage? And to be fair, if you didn't grow up around that, I guess that's fair. Like some of the TV time are like 3 minutes, but it's also kind of like a social experience too. So it helps if you're going with friends. But but I want to go right now. Me and my family have talked about potentially in about a year and a half of going to Ireland. I'm trying to remember when we're going to Ireland, but if there's a game around there, I want to go to a game. Depending on the price. Depending on the price, I want to go to like I went to when I went for spring break my senior year of high school. Our school, what they would do is that like a year out, you have to pay for it, um, but you could potentially go on a Europe trip with your friends, and like a lot of people, a lot of my friends didn't want to go because it was like Berlin, Prague, Budapest, Krakow, and we were coming out. We were going to our place in Prague, and there was a soccer match like right by our stadium, and like they had just the game had just ended by the time we are trying to like move in, and it was just like ants. They were just like leaving the stadium, and it was incredible to behold because like I said, it was like a lot of people, and I was like that would be an amazing experience. Like I obviously didn't get to hear anything because we weren't near the stadium by the time that the game ended, but like just seeing how many people were there, I was like, that's got to be absolutely outstanding. Going to that game, so definitely want to do that eventually. But the kickoff's underway, and up to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, breaks free, up to the 30, up to the 35, out to the left side, 40, 45, and down about the 4. Oh, there's a flag. Dadgummit, there's a flag. It's probably going to be a hold. Dang it, it was a nice return. Great return up to about the 47-yard line. But it looks like potentially it's either a hold or blocking back. And that was Thornton with a return. I love seeing all the random jerseys at international stadiums. Exactly. There's Texas A&M Stadium and the Giants one in the foreground. Love to see our beautiful game enjoyed around the world. Exactly. I mean, like that's the reason why I think like, and it was a penalty on the Chiefs. That's why I think that just having like more and more international games. Obviously, you need to have your home games for like the people who have like season tickets and whatnot. But I think trying to expand the game is going to be good for the NFL. So because of penalty, all the way back to about the 24-yard line, first down 10 for the Chiefs. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be up to about a nice little push there by Isaiah Pacheco up to about the 28, 29-yard line. So we'll say about 5-yard gain, second down and 5 for the Chiefs. Yeah, Kingsley Suamataia. So you got really two. Well, Kingsley, he was taken last year, but you have like two young guys on the left side. So hopefully you're seeing if that can be able to hold up. Don't know. But Patrick Mahomes in shotgun formation. Going to have a little handoff to Isaiah Worthy. He's going to try the right side. And fortunately for him, he's going to be wrapped up by Khalil Mack, and it's going to be for no gain. So it's going to be third down and 6 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Tried to do a little trickeration there, but Khalil Mack was not fooled. So with 14 minutes remaining in the first quarter, it's third down and 6 for the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't mind this graphic either. Like I said, it's definitely not as bad as the Super Bowl graphic. But it's still kind of plain. But I don't mind it for YouTube. So Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation got trips to the left. Got Kareem Hunt to his left. Now going to move. Nope, moving back Hollywood Brown. Drops back to pass. It's got time. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Hollywood Brown, but unfortunately Patrick Mahomes did get hit while he was throwing. It's going to be fourth down and 6 and 3 and out for the Kansas City Chiefs. As long as Worthy gets the ball, I'm happy camper. True. See here. Yep, getting pressure. I mean, up the middle, like Patrick Mahomes can't step up into the pressure. So, like I said, great job there. Oh, that's not good. Worthy is getting his shoulder looked at. Sorry there, Emmanuel. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like in a lot of pain. That's not good. That's not good. We love to see it. Yep, we love to see the Kansas City Chiefs go 3 and out. Almost get the punt block too, but a great punt, and it's going to bounce at about the 31-yard line. So first down 10 from the 31-yard line for the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's see if they can respond. So right here. Oh, that's what happened. Oh my gosh, he got leveled. Worthy got absolutely just leveled by Travis Kelce. Ugh. Yeah, Emmanuel. Like I said, he might still be fine, but I'm sure that definitely does not help him getting trucked by his own player. So first down 10, 13:26 remaining in the first quarter. Herbert in shotgun formation. with Hampton to his left. Drops back a pass. And Herbert steps on the pocket, is going to go up to the 35-yard line, runs up to his left, and he's going to get to about the 37. So nice gain there, about 6 yards. Let's be second down and 4. Pipkins there had a pretty good block on Karlaftis. So Herbert, like I said, he had a very efficient year. Like I said, that 23-3, and then had three interceptions in the playoff game. Hopefully, he can kind of like keep up that pace of mistake-free football, being very efficient, and then actually having a good run game with Amar and Hampton. Like I said, that's the reason why I really believe in this Chargers. So it's going to be a play action pass, and he's got a wide open. Thankfully, caught it. That's going to be Jefferson up to the 50, up to the 45, 30. Oh my goodness! And he's down at about the 29-ish yard line. It was either the 29 or the 34-yard line. It was Johnson. Had a little room to run. Great job there on really on Johnson just for catching it. But I mean, wide open room. Nice little block there by Ladd McConkey, and then kind of like breaks free. I might not like this team, but please be okay. Kelsey lowered his shoulder. That's straight up scummery. Yeah, I think he tried to brace for the impact. So from the 29-yard line, Justin Herbert a shotgun formation with Hampton to his right. Going to bring the fullback into motion. Going to be a play action pass, and Herbert throws, and it's going to be caught by Ladd McConkey, and that is going to be a gain about 9 yards there. So it'll be second down and 1. Ladd McConkey, stud from Georgia, had a great rookie year and hopes to continue on that path. I do like the fact they got Mekhi Becton. Like I said, I think that helps that interior. Like I said, Bradley Bozeman, former Carolina Panther for about a year. Like I said, I like Bradley Bozeman as like a power guy. And obviously in Greg Roman's system was good for the Ravens for quite some time, so it makes sense. Going to be his first handoff, and that's going to be the first handoff to Amarian Hampton, who gets down to the 11. Nice gain of about 10 yards. That's going to be a first down for him. So first down 10 for the 11-yard line for the LA Chargers, and that's going to be 11-13 left to go in the first. I said great movement up in the front for the offensive line of LA. Also, really great block by who's number 44, the fullback. Really good block by him, and it's looking like Worthy's going to the locker room. Manuel, I'm sorry, but it looks like he's going to the locker room. Going to be a toss to Hampton. He's going to try the left side, get some blockers, and gets down to about the 8 or 9 yard line. Looks like they mark him at the 9-yard line. So nice gain there of about 2 or 3 yards. So be second down for the Kansas City Chiefs for the LA Chargers. But yeah, looks like Worthy, like I said, has his towel on his head. I don't think that he's going to be coming back, at least this first half. Ooh. All right, so second down and 7 from about the 8-yard line. Well, from the 9, sorry. Justin Herbert in a shotgun formation. Going to send Keenan Allen in motion over to the left. Drops back a pass. Line of scrimmage, that's going to, oh no. Oh, no. Don't let Chris Jones get hurt. No. You can't, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, Chris Jones is waiting. Oh, no. No. Oh, man. Okay, wait, no, okay. Apparently he's fine, but it did not look good. He did like a split up in the air. He's too old to be doing that. Okay, we're fine. They're down 8 from the 10-yard line. Justin Herbert drops back to pass, is getting pressure from Karlaftis, but rolls out to his right and is going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. However, there is a flag. So don't know when the flag is on. I was making sure it wasn't Chris Jones, because he landed awkwardly on his foot, but also he went a full split up in the air because Karlaftis hit him while he was trying to sack Justin Herbert. So I was making sure he was okay because he was down on the ground for a little bit. See what the flag is. Oh, offsides for the defense. So it's going to be replay third down. So Karlaftis with the offsides penalty. So it'll be third down and 3 for the LA Chargers. 9:16 left to go in the first quarter. All right, so from the 5-yard line, third down and 3, just Herbert in a shotgun formation. Going to have Hampton to his left. Now moves over to the right. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Got really time. Throws, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be Johnston with the touchdown, and that is going to be the first touchdown for the LA Chargers. Oh, no, there's a flag. Come on, don't, no. No, don't let it be flags galore. Come on. Oh, it's roughing the passer. Okay, so roughing the passer after the touchdown. So touchdown still happened. They call roughing the passer on Karlaftis. That's the second flag of the day. Can we see it? Did he hit him in the head? Like that's the only thing I could think of. Because I don't think he actually like brought him down to the ground. I mean, so far Johnston's having a pretty good game, but let's see. Because of that, I don't think that's roughing the passer. No, I I don't think that's roughing the passer. But Dicker the kicker on for the extra point to make a 7-0 game with 9:11 left to go in the first quarter. Never forget. Let's see if it makes it. Kick is up and kick is good, so it is 7-0. Probably go to a commercial break. But like I said, Johnston had that long reception. Now he's a touchdown pass. So right now he's probably, let's see, he is probably with, I would assume like 50 something, maybe 60 yards. Let's see. Charges. Go Chargers, go. Let's see here. He has, it will hurry, please. I know I have an old laptop. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I had that was the first thing I thought of. 38 yards. So almost 40. So 2 receptions for 38 yards and a touchdown for Quentin Johnston so far. But great drive by the Chargers so far. So, like I said, I want this to be a shootout. I want it to be a shootout, and I don't need Worthy to be hurt because that's going to kind of worsen the Chiefs' chances of making this into a back-and-forth kind of game. But I still believe in Patrick Mahomes. So I'm hoping, him and Kelsey's connection is going to continue to be good. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure this might be like Kelsey's like his farewell tour. There's a possibility of that either this year or next year. I mean, he is getting he's like 30. Is he 35 or 36? He was 2012, not 2013 draft. So yeah, about 34, 35. Oh, they're showing The Conjuring. So okay, they're showing The Conjuring movie, like the trailer thing for that. I watched the first 2 Conjuring movies with my friends, but I was doing homework while I was doing it because I just don't get scared by those kind of movies. Now they were scared, but I was just like, you can kind of predict when the jump scare is going to kind of happen. Like if you've seen a lot of the movies, you kind of know when it's going to happen. It's kind of predictable. But also, I don't know. I'm not scared of those kind of movies. So oftentimes I kind of laugh. But I didn't watch the spinoffs from The Nun or something like that. But I did watch the first 2. That's so good. I love me some sweet tea. I really do. And a fresh batch too. Gotta love it. If Javonte Williams scores more points than Xavier Worthy, I might lose my mind. That would be wild. That would be wild. A great kick by Dicker the kicker. It's going to be in for the end zone for a touchback. So first down 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see if they can do better than they did last time. Down 7-0 with 9:11 left to go in the first quarter. They say questionable. So questionable for Xavier Worthy. So maybe Manuel that he can come back. Like I said, I felt that maybe he was going to be out for the first half. They get a little X-ray. Maybe he might come in at the very end. More likely to just wait until the very end. So let's see here. First down 10 from about the 35-yard line. You got Pacheco to his right. Mahomes drops back to pass and has got time. Got plenty of time. Goodness gracious, got too much time. Rolls out to his left and is going to roll up to the 35, up to the 40, and going to get the first down marker. And that's a first down 10 for the 45-yard line. Patrick Mahomes with a little bit of running there. 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Looks like who is that? Who is 48? Crap, who is 48? That's not Bud Dupree? Is that Bud Dupree? That's wild. I forgot Bud Dupree was on the Chargers. All right, so first down 10 for the 45-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. He's got some room, and he's going to get about 3. Nice little 3 yards there. Second down 7. Yeah, they're talking about. Wait, does Josh Simmons have a nose ring? I think he does. I'm talking about Josh Simmons right now. Like I said, the injury concerns are what was really concerning to me. And also there was some call of character concerns. But like he's extremely talented, so if he hits, like it'll be great for the Chiefs. So Patrick Mahomes drops back to pass, throws across the middle to be caught. That's gonna be Travis Kelce for the first down. That's gonna be up to about the 43-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Bud Dupree, Falcons legend. Falcons and Titans. Don't forget Titans and Steelers. And where else was he at before? Oh, I can't remember where else he was at. I feel like there was one more. Wasn't there one more? I feel like there's one more that Bud Dupree was on, but I'm not thinking. Anyways, first down 10 for the 43-yard line. And that's going to be a false start on Josh Simmons. So backs him up just a little bit more. So from the 48-yard line, first down 15. All right, so first down 15 for the 45-yard line. Mahomes in a shotgun formation with Pacheco to his right. Mahomes drops back to pass. Throws across the middle to be caught. That's going to be Smith-Schuster, who is going to be down at the 43. Well, they said he got up. I think he's down at the 43. What? Yeah, no, okay, they mark him at 43. I thought he was down to 43 and he got up and went down about 39. I thought he was down 43. He is. Basically got back in a lot of scrimmage. The original line of scrimmage will be second down and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0. And empty says Patrick Mahomes. Looks like we've got Thornton out there as well. Had a nice return. Going to drop back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Takes a deep shot. And it's going to be too far for Thornton. So it's going to be third down and 9 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 6:14 left to go in the first. Try for a little deep pass, but a little inaccurate right there. All right, so third down 9 for the 43-yard line. Passing receivers 20-plus yards down the field. Oh, yeah, when you had Tyreek Hill. That is kind of wild, though. It's 5 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Was there a timeout? What? Wait, why did the Chargers call a timeout? Why? It's third and 9. Why? And it's what? Okay, well I don't understand that. Like, I understand it's important for you to have the right, people on the field, but it's third and 9. You should be able to hold them in third and 9. All right, so it's going to be third down and 9 for the 43-yard line for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. 6:14 remaining in the first quarter. Still down 7-0. Going to bring Kareem into motion. And going to bring him right to his left. Trips to the right. Mahomes drops back to pass. Get pressure, throws, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be dropped by Hollywood Brown. I mean, he had it. He legitimately had it, and they just dropped it. So it's going to be fourth down and 9 and a punt for the Chiefs. I mean, it hits him right here. I mean, Brown knows it. He knows it. So Punt is away. What is that? Is that Matariza? I think it's Matariza, right? Yeah. And let's see if they can pin him deep. That's a great punt. Great punt by the Chiefs. Going to mark him down the 2-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 2-yard line for the Charge when we come back. 6:01 to go in the first. Let me see. What I have a feeling that like I'm missing something that Bud Dupree was on. Bud Dupree, Kentucky legend. He's 32 years old. Goodness gracious. Who else was he on? Nope, that was just it. Steelers, Titans, Falcons, and Chargers. I don't know why. I felt like he was on somebody else. But let's see if the Chargers can continue. Their first drive was really, really good. A mix of really just a mix of a big, huge chunk play by Quentin Johnston. But you know, Hampton looked pretty good. You're hoping that kind of continues on this path because you're definitely going to need them because you're backed up down to your 2-yard line. But you know, Herbert gets a touchdown, good for me. Johnson gets a touchdown, good for him because like I'm hoping that Johnson kind of gets things back on track because like his first 2 years were not the best. That's putting him lightly. Okay, it's this come on ride the float thing. Like I'm still kind of concerned about that because it's AI. Just why? And even if it's not AI, it looks like it's AI. And it has the Rizzler. Why? Like I still don't get it. I still don't get it. Why? Why do you do? Why you sell the Rizzler? Let me legit look up right now. Right now, I don't know why I'm googling it, but when was the last time that the Rizzler was relevant? Late 2023, early 2024. So well over well over a year ago, and I I don't. Anyways, from the 2-yard line, Herbert in shotgun formation with Hampton to his left. Going to bring fullback into motion. Going to be a play action pass. And Herbert's got all day to throw. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Keenan Allen, but he had to kind of throw off his back foot. So, second down and 10. Wait, what's the suspension situation with Brown? Has that been decided yet? With Brown or with Rashee Rice? With Rashee Rice, it's 6 games. It was 4, but it changed to 6 games. And initially, it was going to be like in the middle of the season, like after the first 4 games. And I believe now he's doing it right now. So second down 10 from 2-yard line. Trips to the right with Hampton to his left. Herbert drops back to pass once again. Throws across middle to be caught, and this can be to Ladd McConkey up to about the 10-yard line. So it'll be third down and 2. 5:45 to go in the first. I get that they want to grow the game, and I get that these people are famous, but it feels so forced and corny. I agree. I wish they promote the people who have promoted the NFL for free for years. Like, it's part where like I understand it because you're hoping you get the most eyes possible in the NFL. Like, you're hoping you get like some young kid who's like maybe not even thought about the NFL, and it's like, oh well, my favorite content creator is watching them. So hand off to Hampton. He gets absolutely stuffed. Great job there, but was that? Yes, it was. It was Tranquil, Drew Tranquil, with a nice little play there. And fourth and 2, gonna have to punt this ball away with 5 minutes left to go in the first. I meant Rice. Oopsie. Oh, that's fine. I somehow got the 2 switched in my head. My bad. No, you good, Zoe. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's 6 games. That's about on Hampton. Hampton should have gone off the left. Yep, yep. Hampton should have gone off the left. You got to follow your offensive line's backs. That one wasn't the best. But like I said, finally the Chiefs get a stop. You're only down by 7, so hopefully this is a good return. It's a great punt, and it's returned about the 34-yard line up to 35, up to the 40. It gets back to the left side. Oh, if he had just broken that tackle, been gone up to the left side. But it still gets down to the 42-yard line, and that is that Ramigo? Is that his name? Ramingo? Or, I don't know, but a nice little return there. But for me, like I said, I think it would have been better if, especially if you still have like popular NFL YouTubers, like the big ones. Like obviously, you have a big one how about them Chiefs? You got Brandon Perna. Um, uh, you got Tom Grossi who's streaming the game. So it makes more sense to use some of them, but at the same time, I understand why they're trying to get the most eyes they possibly can on it. Because like, would you rather put your money to where you know people are going to be at, or do you put your money at where you think that you can grow the most? And in my opinion, that's where like a lot of the probably a lot of the NFL executives were like, we're going to focus on them because we know that a lot of people watch Mr. Beast, a lot of young people watch Mr. Beast. So having a lot of the other popular content creators, and it still makes sense in that sense. I think they could do a better job, but it still makes sense um, from a business perspective. Um, Promote and help people like the clickbait crew instead of Mr. Beast. Like I said, I think it would have been. They might not have gotten as many people as they probably are getting, especially because of Mr. Beast. But it would be like a nice reward for the people who have been putting in the work um, for it. But there's also, um, are you going to promote somebody who you know that some what's the word I'm looking for? Some are not advertiser friendly, um, or like has very specific advertisers. Like if you're going to promote a content creator like Unity Tree or 5 points vids, or even Brandon Perna sometimes who does still cuss. There are some companies that aren't as that don't feel the best about that. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, like I think that can be kind of like we're promoting NFL, so what do you expect? And if someone gets upset about it, you know, not really that shouldn't really be a problem. Patrick Mahomes drops back to pass, throws, and it's going to be is that picked off? Oh, it's incomplete. I'm about to say no way it's picked off. So incomplete pass is going to be second down and 10. The corner says he's picked it off, but I don't know. Goes right through his hands. Let's see. I think it hits the ground. I think it hits the ground beforehand. He doesn't he doesn't seem to think it is, but I thought I mean it's Jackson. It's Dante Jackson. It's a former Panthers there, and quickly a really quick play, so they're not even able to review it. But he gets nothing, so it'll be second. It's gonna be third down and 10. Um, Unfortunately for Dante Jackson, they're showing it again. Like I said, it looks like it hits the ground like right. It hits off his right, and then I think it hits the ground right there. That's my thinking. And then it's an incomplete. That's what I was thinking. Um, Heck, you could promote the bootleg football guys. That's it. That's fair. Bootleg, I mean, even because you have Brett that already is associated with the Chargers because he does stuff for the Chargers that like you could legitimately do for the bootleg guys. That one I agree with too. Patrick Mahomes take a deep shot down the field, and it's going to be another try. Oh man, another one he tries to get a Thornton, but unfortunately, it's just not on target. So 4th and 9, another punt for the Chiefs. Dadgummit. I mean, they're trying. I'll give them credit for that. They're trying to get it to Thornton because he's got the speed, but it's just like another overthrown pass. Um, Crazy how some people will say Mr. Beast or I Show Speed got me into the NFL the same way I said that about Benchwarmer Brand. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, okay, so what's the word I'm looking for? Fair catch at the 21-yard line. So the Chargers will start off there. 3:27 left to go in the first quarter. But like, if you were a NFL player and you were in like a big movie, or for instance, just think about the fact that you had Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift, or you had Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen. So a lot of people who were either fans of um, maybe their fiancés, and now and now one of them is your wife, like that can bring other people to football because they're like, well, I'm interested in this person. Maybe I'll be interested in their husband. And then you watch football and you find out you like it. Oh, great pass up to the 40, to the 45, 30, 50. Fumble, and it's recovered by the Chargers. Well, actually, it's knocked out of bounds by McConkey, and that's going to be a flag because he knocked it out instead of falling on it. But it's a great play by number 83. And then, like, he got the ball popped out, but instead of recovering it, McConkey just knocked it out. Oh, I cannot wait to see the Broncos defense against these Chiefs. Exactly, like I said, I think that it definitely doesn't help not them not having Worthy, but like I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I mean, I will say this: Chargers have a great defense, Broncos have a great defense, but let's see here. Oh, that's just perfect. It's really good by the defender right there. Conklin was the one with the uh, with the reception, and then I think that was Connor, um, the safety. Yeah, it was a safety who had the knockout, just like shoulder right on the ball. So back to the 44-yard line because of the penalty. Justin Herbert in shotgun formation with Hampton to his right. Drops back to pass. Herbert's got all time to throw. Throws a deep one, and it's going to be incomplete right off the fingertips of Keenan Allen. That's going to be bring up second down and 10. 2:47 left to go in the first. Dang. So right on the fingertips. Ooh, yeah. He had it. He had it. Lag could have fell on that bad play by him. I agree. I said, you're not supposed to bank. You're not supposed to like knock it out. I think it's technically is I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I think it's technically an unsportsmanlike conduct. Going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's got a lane up to 50, down to the 45-yard line, and that is going to be a first down for Marion Hampton. 2:37 left to go in the first quarter, and the Chargers are on the Chiefs side of the field. Great little lane there by Joe Alt, and great little run by Marion Hampton. Oh, that's good. All right. So Hampton get a little bit of a breather. First down 10. Going to have, I can't remember who the backup is. To his left. Drops back to pass. I think it might be Haskins. Herbert takes a deep shot. It's going to be caught by, not really deep shot, but shot to Keenan Allen. So we catch for about 14 yards. To be first down 10 for the, I keep on wanting to say the Kansas City Chiefs. Stop. Kansas City Chiefs, other team. The Chargers. Just wide open, like absolutely just wide open. Oh, Chris Jones almost got his hand up there. So first down 10 of that 14-yard catch. Going to be at about the 30 something yarder. Yeah, 32 yard field, 32 yard line. Herbert's going to bring the tight end into motion. Going to drop back to pass. Has got all day to throw. Throws to the left. It's going to be caught. That's going to be, is that Conklin? Yes, it is. Conklin all the way down to about the 15-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Chargers. Oh, Keandre Lambert-Smith had he had a pretty good play there. Basically, both the cornerbacks went to Keandre Lambert-Smith and let Conklin be free on that flood system right there. So the first down 10 for the 15-yard line. Justin Herbert's in a shotgun formation. Going to bring 12 into motion. Going to be Hampton off to the left side. He's going to get to the 10 and down to about the 8. However, I think there's going to be a chop block. I think they're going to call it a Ladd McConkey. Yep. It's a chop block. Yep. Can't be doing that. Let's show the replay. Wait, Mekhi Becton's off? Oh, no, they call it a hold. Okay. I thought it was a chop block because he was down on the ground. Oh, he slipped. He slipped and held. So that's technically it sucks, but that's technically true. So 36 left to go in the first quarter, probably the last play. First down 20. Sailor is getting in for Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton's getting a little bit of a breather. So from the 25-yard line, Herbert shotgun formation. Najee Harris is to the left, drops back to pass, and is going to step in the pocket, rolls it to his right, going to sprint. Oh, make a man miss. 20, down to about the 15, gets up 10, 5, and he gets down to about the 2-yard line. There is a flag, but great run by Justin Herbert. That was an amazing run. Please don't tell me it's a hold. Please don't tell me it's for all for naught. Oh my gosh. Holding, just talking about Sailor. Holding on Sailor. Let's see. Right. Yep. And yep. That was a great run by Justin Herbert, too. Yeah, it's clearly holding. Dadgummit, man. I mean, makes Drew Tranquil miss. Breaks through the tackle. Now it's going to be, it's in the first quarter. It's probably, what is that? A second down and 30? Like, after the holding call. So in the first quarter, still 7-0. I do like how they have the little YouTube little bubble as the names. I don't know. Like I said, it makes sense in some sense because it's like what it would be for YouTube. So, let's see, what are the fans saying right now? Chiefs fans, what are we saying? Especially because you can't get anything on offense. So. Chiefs were looking at a 14-0 hold there, no choice but start throwing some flags. Well, it's merited though. It's like the McConkey one is unfortunate because his right foot slipped, so he had inside hold, but as soon as he slipped, he kind of had to try to position himself. So, Chiefs play Jalen Hurts next week. Chiefs getting picked apart. They better make some adjustments, or this will be a long night. I agree. Their defense is not up to what it has been. Chargers 0 is what the Jags are hopefully going to do with Lawrence. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is the worst Chiefs have looked since the last real game they played. That's a weird way to phrase that. Chargers O-line is handling business against a very good defensive front. Impressive so far. That is true. I'm hoping that Mekhi Becton's finally, maybe it's just him getting some air, but man, Chargers don't respect these Chiefs DB at all, and I don't blame them. Chiefs have bled so much defensive depth over the last few years. It's a legit worry early in the season. Needs a lot of young contributions. I agree. I think, obviously, you have to pay. You have to pay the players that you have, and obviously, you're going to come down to, are you able to actually, replenish them in the draft? I think getting rid of Reed and having Hicks take over, I do like Jaden Hicks. So I don't mind them focusing their money elsewhere because obviously you don't pay Reed a lot of money, especially where you have a lot of money already tied up in some other positions. But I'm a little bit concerned about their secondary, mainly because Trent McDuffie is an amazing player, but if he goes down, I'm just not feeling really good about the Chiefs secondary if he goes down. So right now they're kind of showing time possession. I mean, it's like been a pretty much dominated game by the Chargers so far, 145 to 33. Like sloppy play all around. Jeez, like I said, it's sloppy play, but at the same time, first and 30. Oh my gosh, first, first and 30 from the 35-yard line. Justin Herbert in shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Got time. Got a nice pocket throws. It's been caught, and that's going to be up to the 30-yard line. So 5 yards there, and it's going to be second down and 25. Nice play there by Connor. 14:45. Let's go in the second quarter. They're showing Greg Roman right now. It's a long-time Ravens offensive coordinator. So from the 30-yard line, second down 25. Herbert shotgun formation with Harris to his right. Drops back to pass. Takes a shot down the sideline, and unfortunately there was a miscue. Who is he trying to throw it to? No, Lambert Smith. Oh, Lambert Smith. No. He ran the wrong route. He ran a comeback, and it was supposed to be towards the sideline. I mean, it's towards the end zone. It's against Trent McDuffie, so he technically beat Trent McDuffie on a comeback, but that's not what he's supposed to be running. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so 3:25 left to go in the not 3:25, third and 25. Herbert trips to the left, Hampton to his right, drops back to pass, short pass to Keenan Allen, gets to about the 21-yard line, and sets up the Dick of the kicker for a nice little about 21, about 38-yard field goal. Yeah, about 38-yard field goal. 38, 40, somewhere in there. Nice little easy one for Dick of the kicker. So 39-yard field goal for Dick of the kicker. Snap, hold, kick is up, and kick is going to be good. So, however, there is a flag. I mean, I don't think this would be enough of a flag for them to want to re-kick. So, 13:47, as far as we know, is going to be, penalty decline was like probably offsides penalty for the defense. So, it's going to be 10-0, 13:47 to go in the second quarter. I do like Dicker the kicker from Texas. So, Chargers make it a two-possession game. Like I said, we really need to see the Chiefs do something. I mean, anything. What is this? Timothy Chalamet. What is this? Is it a car commercial? Oh, it's a car commercial. Okay. With like a runaway bride. I don't know what is. Okay. Anyways, 10-0. Chargers are up. Chargers have been looking really good, like really, really good. Um, I think obviously have not having Rashawn Slater is going to be a huge deal, but so far Trey Pipkins has looked okay against Carl Loftus. He's gotten beat a couple times, but he hasn't looked absolutely abhorrent like looked in the past. Um, Obviously, um, not having Worthy for right now, and also not having Rashee Rice is a huge deal for Kansas City Chiefs. But you're hoping you kind of get things done. Wait, so you can look up about this ad, Google slash about this ad. That's kind of weird. Did they just show the O.J. Simpson? Yes, they did. The CNN, they just showed the O.J. Simpson Bronco. I mean, I guess it is one of the biggest stories of like the '90s, but you could have used anything. CNN All Access this fall. All right. Wow, look at Chris Jones with the Russell jersey. Let's freaking go. with the Russell jersey. Gotta love it. Another Russell jersey right there. Love the Russell jerseys, repping the hometown. All right, so we're about to be back to the game. 10-0, and let's see if the Chiefs can get anything. And go return from about the 5-yard line, up to 10 to 15, 20, up to 25, 30, cuts back in to about the 33, 34-yard line. So it'll be first down 10 for the 34-yard line for the Chiefs. And it is Ramingo, or Ramigo. Ramingo? Yeah, they're showing what happened last time. And like I said, a lot of slipping and sliding. So far, I've only really seen one slip, so. All right, so Mahomes in a shotgun formation. Got trips to the right. Got Pacheco to his left. 13:40 left to go in the second quarter. Draws back a pass, throws, and it's going to be two. Is that Hollywood Brown? Yes, it is, to the 40-yard line. That's a nice game there. And it's going to be it'll be second down and about 4 for the Chiefs. All right, second down and 4. Mahomes going to be in a shotgun formation with, looks like, now going to bring Pacheco over and going to motion him to his right. He's kind of bouncing around. Nope, to his left. Play clock's at 5, 4, 3. Drops back to pass. Get immediate pressure and tries to throw a screen pass, but unfortunately it's up here to Pacheco. So unfortunately, a little bit too fast for him. It'll be third down and 4. And Henley came out like a. I mean, Henley's really fast, so that makes sense. But came on that play really, really fast. Mahomes kind of couldn't wait and kind of had to force that ball to Pacheco. So third down and 4. Mahomes right now is only 33%. Going to bring Thornton into motion. Actually motion him back to the bunch. Drop back a pass. Quick throw to him. Going to get the first. Oh, not get his first down. Great job by Dante Jackson there. Going to make it 4th and 1. Dante Jackson's made some plays, but he's pointing. He's like I'm a little bit hurt. I'm a little old. And he's about 29. Ooh, like I said, great job there. Dante, not really known for his tackling ability. He does get turnovers though. I'll give him that. They're going for it? All right, so Mahomes is going for it, going under center, 4th and 1 from the 43-yard line. Going to bring Noah Gray into motion. Going to drop it, actually going to give it to Hunt, who's going to get the first down to the 45 and down to the 48-yard line. A very, to say the least, bold move pays off. First down 10 by the 47-yard line. They have the numbers, so I'll give them that. They got the numbers. Great seal block by Noah Gray, and then Kareem Hunt bouncing it out to the outside. But if you don't make it there, you're pretty much setting the Chargers up with great field position. So good on you there. But first down 10 by the 48-yard line. Mahomes in the center with Pacheco in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Pacheco. He's got some room up to about the 45-yard line. And that's about it. So it'll be second down and about 3. Nice job there. Nice gain of 7 yards by Pacheco. Like I said, hopefully the Chiefs can get something done. With 11:15 left to go in the second quarter, still 10-0. Still have everything in front of them. You're able to score this drive. You're feeling pretty good. Score a touchdown, and it's definitely still a game. All right, second down 3 for the Chiefs from about the, what were they at? 45? Yeah. From the 45-yard line, Mahomes drops back a pass. Quick throws, and it's going to be caught. A really great catch by Hollywood Brown. Not the best throw. Gain about 4 yards there, and it's going to be a first down. Let's see. Yeah, not the best throw, but great catch by Hollywood Brown. A little bit outside of his body. There's Jesse Minter. It's first down 10 for the 41-yard line. Mahomes under center with Pacheco in the backfield. Going to send 85 into motion. Going to be a play action pass. Going to roll it to his left. Getting pressured. He's going to try to pick up a couple more. Get about 3 or 4 yards there. Great pressure there by, don't know who number 92 is. I'm sorry. The interior guys for the Chargers I'm not as familiar with. And they've updated Xavier Worthy to out. I'm very sorry, Emmanuel, but it looks like Xavier Worthy is going to be out. That shoulder surgery, hopefully not surgery. Shoulder injury looks a little bit more, a little worse than what we're hoping for. So on second down 6, Mahomes empty set, going to bring number 24 into motion into the backfield. Drops back to pass, quick little throw to Hollywood Brown for a nice little 5-yard gain. It's going to make a 3rd down and 1 for the Chiefs. So 3rd down and 1, 9:21 left to go in second quarter. Chiefs are in field goal range, but you're hoping to get a little bit more. Like I said, if you're able to get a touchdown on this drive, then you're only down by 3. Doesn't really matter what the Chargers do. You're still within this game, but if you only get a field goal, is there a chance that the Chargers can kind of get the momentum back? So, going to be a shotgun formation with Kareem Hunt to his left, trips to the right. Play clock's at 6, 5, 4, 3, and a fumble snap, throws it out, is complete, and Hollywood Brown is going to be still just short. Got no gain whatsoever, and it's actually going to be 4th down and 1. If I'm the Chiefs, I'd go for it. I mean, it worked last time. But a fumbled snap, bad on the center, and then Mahomes just gets it out to Hollywood Brown. Tries to make something work. Great pursuit by the Chargers. So 8:45 left to go in second quarter. 4th down and 1. So far, the Chiefs are 0-5 on 3rd downs. That's crazy. And it looks like they call a timeout. So Kansas City calls the first timeout. I said it's only 8:45 left in the second quarter. Still 10-0. But this is very pivotal for the Chiefs. Like I said, I mean, any 4th down conversion is pivotal. But especially right. Oh, that's right. I forgot Gardner Minshew was a Chief. That's so weird seeing Gardner Minshew as a backup to Patrick Mahomes. But 4th and 1. Yeah, I got heavy set. So 4th down and 1. Mahomes breaks the huddle, gonna be under center. Yeah, we got overmatched on the right. Gonna bring no Gray into motion. Motion back out. Gonna be a play action pass and just dumps it off to Kareem Hunt, who gets first down to the 30, down by the 26-yard line, and that is a 1st down. Great job there by the Chiefs, scheming that up, kind of making Henley kind of go through a lot of crap trying to get to Kareem Hunt. So, like I said, they got Kareem Hunt going out to the flat, but what you also have is you kind of have to have Henley not only read to see if it's a run, but then all of a sudden you got to be able to hit Hunt. So, good job on the Chiefs there, converting that 4th down. It's going to be 1st down 10 to the 26-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Got Pacheco to his left, drops back to pass. And Mahomes goes to try to escape pressure, rolls out to his right. He's got some room, and he fakes the throw, and he gets absolutely hammered by Troy Dye. Great job there by Troy Dye. And there is a flag, so I wonder if there was a flag in the defensive backfield. No, it actually is a hold. So they did call a penalty against the Chiefs. So holding on Jawaan Taylor. I said good job on Troy Dye there. Let's see here. Jawaan Taylor. Yep, right in the midsection. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Not a lot, but it's enough. All right. So 1st down and 20 from the 36-yard line. Mahomes in a shotgun formation. Quick throw. That's going to be to Smith-Schuster up to 25. Bounces off another dude and gets down to the 20. Great job by Junior Smith-Schuster. And it goes to make it a 2nd down and about 3 or 4. Like I said, make a couple man miss, and they continue to run through. And like I said, he's definitely the bigger body guy. in this wide receiver room. Um, has been kind of a reliable target for them. Like I said, every now and then, Juju Smith-Schuster kind of shows up. So he's kind of found himself a little bit of a role in the Kansas City Chiefs the last couple of years. So from the 20-yard line, second down and 4, Mahomes drops back to pass. Actually, going to be a draw with Pacheco up to the 15, runs through a man down to the 9-yard line. That's going to be a first and goal. Well, actually, they're marking at 10. He's down at the 9, but marks down first and goal from the 10 for the Chiefs. Great little draw play there. Let's see here. Yeah, great job. Then you got not Murphy. You got Humphrey get up to Deion Henley. So, like I said, pretty much easy path for Pacheco to make the first down. Also, great blocking by Juju Smith-Schuster too. So first down and goal from the 10-yard line. 6:30 left to go in the second quarter. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Pacheco to his right. Drops back to pass and throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Hollywood Brown once again. 6:18 left to go in the second. Come on, Mahomes. Score a touchdown. Score a touchdown, please. Chargers were number 1 in red zone comparison. You had first in touchdowns, first in drives, first in touchdowns percentage. I mean, that kind of makes sense. So you're first in touchdowns, first in drives. You're going to be up there in touchdown percentage of red zone. So, second and goal. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Got Hunt to his left. Drops back to pass. And is going to dump it off to Hollywood Brown, who's going to make a man miss, but only get a yard. So it is going to be third and goal from the 9. Come on, Mahomes. Please get a touchdown. I already got a touchdown from Herbert. I need a touchdown from you. I know the game's still young, but I need some reassurances. I don't want to have a Dak Prescott game like we did last time. So, Mahomes going to be in shotgun formation with Kareem Hunt to his left. .535, drops back to pass. He's going to step in the pocket, rolls out to his left, rolls around, and is going to be sacked by Deion Henley. Deion Henley, who's been an amazing player in this game, love him, coming to his own as a captain, and going to get the sack. QB spy there, fourth and goal, and the Kansas City Chiefs, after converting 2 straight fourth downs, are going to have to kick this ball away. Great QB spy. Like I said, you rush around the edge, kind of force Mahomes to kind of step up, and Deion Henley is there to kind of wrap it up. Like Deion Henley, like if I remember correctly from Washington State, if I remember correctly, I liked him coming out of college. He was great in coverage. So I believe he was a former safety that went down to the linebacker, but I'm pretty sure Deion Henley had like 4.4 speed. Like he has legitimate like safety speed, and great size. He was like 6'3", 2 something. So I haven't seen a lot of these commercials before, so I'm very surprised by them. Like, is that Sabrina I think that's Sabrina Carpenter, isn't it? Yeah, because it says Sabrina back there. I kind of like said I heard like her. I've heard her songs. I know like her songs, but like I don't know like know her. That was we had one of her songs for trivia night before like streaming on before I was like streaming on Monday nights now. On Monday nights was trivia night, and I can't remember. It was like about 3 or 4 weeks ago. We had a question by Sabrina Carpenter. I think it was what song hit like number one on like this year, like not 2 years ago or something like that. And it was Espresso. And like I said, because I had heard that song because the what was I thinking of? I keep on losing my train of thought for some odd reason so far, but let's see here. Mahomes right now is, let's see what his stats, because I know it's not looking good. He is 10 for 17 for 57 yards. So yeah, not the best. But Herbert's doing good for me. He's got 132 and a touchdown. So looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I don't know if I want to watch the him movie. It's the Jordan Peele movie. Like I guess just kind of showing like what athletes go through, like something like that. But I don't know. And we're about to be back. Okay. So 10-3, Chargers going to have get the ball back with about 4:30ish left to go in the clock. So to have all the time in the world. Hopefully you're able to kind of get another score to make it a two-possession game once again going at halftime. Uh, nice little kick there. It's going to be for a touchback. So 4:50 remaining in the second quarter, still 10-3, and it's going to be first down 10 for the Chargers. Skycam presented by Duncan. It's got a little rain on it. That's what I thought about. Like you have the Skycam, but what if it starts raining a little bit? What if it starts like a little drizzling? Who's gonna clean the Skycam? That's my question. All right, so first down 10. Herbert in shotgun formation for the 35-yard line. Got Hampton to his left. Going to be handing off to Hampton, who's going to break through a little bit, gets about 3 or 4 yards. So second down 6 for the Chargers. Okay, so Mekhi Becton is back out there. That's good. Dang it, now I got the songs in my head. All right, 4:25 left to go second quarter. Second down 7. Chargers. Going to be in shotgun formation. Going to bring McConkey into motion to the inside. Hampton to his left. Drops back to pass, getting some pressure, throws to his left as we incomplete. Try to get to Keenan Allen, but unfortunately it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be third down and 7, 4:07 left to go in the second. They have gone a lot to Keenan Allen, so I give him that. And the next commercial break, I'm probably going to get me a little refill of some sweet tea. So, third down 7 from the 38-yard line. Herbert in shotgun formation, got trips to the right, drops back to pass, and throws across middle, and great catch by Ladd McConkey. Not the best throw, but great catch by Ladd McConkey for about 10-ish yards. It'll be first down 10, about the 40, I want to say it was 46, 47-yard line. Like I said, a little bit outside his range. But down by the 48-yard line. And they do have Chris Jones going against Joe Alt. And Joe Alt did a great job there stonewalling Chris Jones. So great job there by Joe Alt. Herbert under center from about the 47-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Omarion Hampton, who makes a cut and is going to get absolutely gobbled up by, looks like Chris Jones. No, number 99 actually. That is, who is 99? I couldn't see his number. Oh, I could see his number. Couldn't see his face. But after about a loss of about a yard or two, it's going to be second down and 11. 3:10 left to go in the second quarter. Herbert under center. Going to bring a man into motion, number 12. Now he's going to back up in a shotgun formation with Alvin running back to his left. Drops back to pass. Got all day to throw. Throws a deep pass. It'll be wide open. Ladd McConkey up to the 35. Makes a man's spin move. He gets down to the 31-yard line. It's a great move. But Ladd McConkey, absolute stud. I wanted to pick him up in a couple of my fantasy leagues, but unfortunately he got taken right before me. But Ladd McConkey, absolute stud. He's matched up against, on that one he wasn't matched up on Trent McDuffie. But McDuffie's making sure in the flat, and then kind of helps clean up some of the against Connor there. So from the 32-yard line, first down 10, got I just said it, Harris. Goodness gracious, to his right, Najee Harris. Goodness gracious, well, I don't know why I couldn't think of it. But it looks like it's 2-minute warning. So when we come back, it's be first down 10 for the Chargers. Let me go ahead and get me some more sweet tea. All right, I'm back. I'm back. There we go. All right, let me see. Right now, McConkey's got to be close to 50 yards, right? Let's see. McConkey's at if it will hurry up. See, like I said, now I shouldn't have said it because now I got stuck in my head. 49, very close. 4 catches for 49 yards for Ladd McConkey. All right, so we're back from the 2-minute warning. Still 10-3, and the Chargers are driving. So it is going to be what I think first down. Yeah, first down 10 for the 32-yard line. Herbert shotgun formation with Najee Harris to his left. Drops back to pass. Got time. Going to take a deep shot, and it's going to be just beyond the reach of Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey had a step, but unfortunately just a little bit too far. It'll be second down 10, 154 remaining in the second. Oh, he cooked him on the route. Oh, he cooked him. Oh man. Like I said, I just love Ladd's routes. He knows how to get open. So second down 10 for the 32-yard line. Herbert in shotgun formation with looks like Hampton to his right. Drops back to pass. Nice job there for Hampton. Herbert's going to run, going to go up to, and he's going to slide at about the 27-yard line. Nice gain there, about 5 yards. Going to make it third down and 5. Third and manageable as the clock runs, but it looks like there's a timeout because it stopped at 1:44. So no one's open. Three people were blocking Chris Jones on that. 3. That's kind of wild. All right, so it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs called a timeout to make it 1:48 left to go in the second quarter. Third down 6. Like I said, Sweet Teacher's so good. So good. Carol G at halftime. Oh, okay. You know, that would be something. Like, if you're the NFL, or not NFL, but if you're the NFL and you're YouTube, you could also have like the halftime show be like someone who like gets their start on YouTube. So trips to the right, Hampton to the left. Herbert drops back a pass. Quick throw. So Keenan Allen is going to get the first down to the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Nice gain of 8 yards there for LA. That's going to be 140, and the timeout is going to be called by the Kansas City Chiefs. So 140 left to go in the second quarter. 144 left to go in the second quarter. And 10-3, but the Chargers are looking to add some more. They're working late. See, that gummit, I should have said the song. Now I got it stuck in my head. That's how it usually works. Start singing this song once, or think of the song once, and that's going to be stuck in my head. Probably stuck it on it tomorrow. All right, so first down 10 for Kansas City. Not Kansas City, goodness. The Chargers. Kansas City only had 92 yards, 204 for the Chargers. Goodness gracious. Under center from the 20-yard line. Going to send Johnson into motion over to the right. Going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to try to make some cuts, but gets absolutely swallowed by the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to lose a yard there. That's going to be Chris Jones with Karlaftis. So 135 remaining in the second, we're in the first half. Second down and about 12. Allow us to probably say 11. But it's pretty astounding that the Chargers are absolutely dominating this game. It may not look like it, but they are absolutely dominating this game. You're hoping you get a little more run game, but empty set. And that's going to be a delayed game. Let's see, call it. No, it's going to be a delayed game. Did they call timeout? Did they call timeout or no? Well, it's taking them a long time, but did they call timeout or no? Like, I don't understand why we're taking so long. What's going on? Why are they? Okay, so was it? Okay, so penalties have been declined because it would have been a 10-second runoff. So instead, it's still going to be, 2 timeouts for LA. Still going to be from 59 seconds. Still going to be first down. Second down and 11. Herbert drops back a pass. Steps in the pocket. Shovels it and almost picked off, but try to shovel it to Lavin Conkey to make it third down 11. 54 seconds remain in the second quarter. So McConkey fell down. He's kind of just trying to find a little spot. It already fell down. Tried a little shovel pass. It didn't quite work. All right, so 3:16 left to go in the. 3:16. Third and 16. 54 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Herbert drops back. Actually, going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's got some blockers. Stay in bounds. No, he goes out of bounds. You got to stay in bounds. You got to help the clock keep moving. You got to stay in bounds. So now, with 49 seconds remaining, fourth down, they're going to kick the field goal, but you got to stay in bounds. Yeah, the running backs coach kind of gave him an earful. I mean, you got to know that. Hampton has not had the best game so far. So, 36-yard field goal attempt for Dicker the kicker. Kick is up, and kick is going to be Yo, barely. It's going to be good. So we 13-3, 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. But the Chiefs, because of the fact that Hampton did not decide to go out of bounds, they're going to have some time. I'm just checking to see how the how Tom Grossi stream is looking at. This is right commercial break. Is that Shabuzi? Is Shabuzi doing the Thursday night theme song? That would be wild. Oh, look there. Tom Grossi has 48. iShowSpeed has 71,000. 9.1 million people are watching just the regular stream. That's kind of crazy. So let's see here. How's the stream looking for Tom? That's kind of nice. Unfortunately, can't see it. Can't see the comments, but that's awesome. That's awesome for Tom being able to have the game on. Very excited for him. What's up, Dobie? Yeah, like I said, with 13-3, Chargers. Unfortunately, there, like I said, I think you know, hopefully, him running out of bounds is not going to be so detrimental. Is that black phone thing? Looks like that black phone movie. Yep. That the guy with, like the devil mask on. Black Phone 2. Yeah, like I said, it is dope. It is dope. Like I said, I mean, he's been in it for a long time. Um, I'm glad that he's getting rewarded. Plus, you mean like think about how many million followers that iShowSpeeds has. He has 71 compared to your 48. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So, returned by the Kansas City Chiefs, going to be up to about the 26, depends on where you spot him. Is that Marshawn Lynch? Yeah. Even Marshawn Lynch is talking to Omarion Hampton about like, hey, dude, don't run out of bounds. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope for a Marshawn Lynch. So 40 seconds remain from the 29-yard line. Mahomes, shotgun formation, drops back to pass, and he's got time. Takes a deep shot, and it's going to be it's caught by Thornton. Let's freaking go! Finally, they got a Thornton. Clock is running. 30 seconds. Clock is running. Gotta stop it. 26, 25, 24, and clock with about 22 seconds. They might add another second on there. It says 21, but I think they clocked at 22. Finally, they have been trying to hit that pass all day, and it finally works out for Thornton on the outside. I see here. And right there, like I said, he's got the speed, able to get a little angle, and actually a great catch too. Around, like I said, out here, great catch for Thornton. Finally able to get to him, and for a huge play for Kansas City. So at the 33-yard line, 21 seconds, second down 10. Mahomes tries to make a pass, throws to the left sideline, trying to get to Brown, but unfortunately it is going to be incomplete. Great job there by Dante Jackson with the coverage. So 17 seconds now, third down and 10 for Kansas City. I mean, if you're Kansas City, you're in field goal range. You still should feel fine, even if you don't get it here on this third down. But like I said, if you get a field goal, you're still in this game. So Mahomes Going to be in shotgun formation. Going to have, I'm trying to tell, I think it's, yeah, Pacheco to his right. Trips to the left. And it's going to be on Jawan Taylor. So 17 seconds remain in the second quarter. Third and 5 from about the 30, what's this going to be? 38? 37-yard line. No, 38-yard line. From 38-yard line, shotgun formation, got Pacheco to his left. Mahomes, bunch to the right. Probably going to be like a screen pass or something like that. Something quick. And is that another false start? Yes, it is a false start now on Josh Simmons. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 20. So what was in field goal range, now they have moved out of field goal range. Great job by the crowd there. Yep, that's easy work. That's going to be a false start. So, Kansas City now 3rd and 21 from the 43-yard line with bunch formation to the right. Check it to the left. Drops back to pass. Mahomes throws quick little thing up to Noah Gray. Oh my gosh, because he went out of bounds and he went behind his 10, 9, 8, 7. Clock is running. They got to get off the field. 5, 4, 3, 2, and barely got it off. And the kick is, oh, and it's good. Oh, wow. Wow. So because Noah Gray got pushed back, and the clock was running, so as you're getting down to 12 seconds, you got to immediately get on the field, able to snap it at like 1 second, and then kicks a field goal. Wasn't the best kick, but it made it in. So now it is 6-13 going to halftime, and that is crazy. That is crazy. I've not seen it be that fast. I've not seen it be that fast. Good on the Chiefs for making it a one-possession game. Wow. But like I said, if you're the Chiefs, you're like, hey, you're at least you're in this game. It's a 7-point. This is a 7-point a deficit, but you have been absolutely dominated so far. Your defense has struggled to try to contain Justin Herbert and Vlad McConkey for that matter. But they're showing it right now that Omarion Hampton not staying in bounds. That was the difference right there. That right there, 49 seconds. But the fact they were able to get that snap off, get the kick, and it's an ugly kick, very ugly kick, but it has distance and makes it in. That's crazy. So they're about to do the halftime show. Charger up 13-6. Obviously, I kind of hope that Mahomes kind of does a little bit better coming in to the second half. But if I'm the Chargers, I feel pretty good. I mean, like I said, obviously you want Hampton to look a little bit better, but Herbert looks amazing. Lavin looks amazing, as they should. And then your defense has been smothering. So outside of that one play with Thornton, you haven't given up any really any big games, nothing like that. So I'll be feeling pretty good if I'm the Chargers. Like I said, I really like the Chargers this year. I think they have a chance of going on a little bit of a run at the end of the regular season. Have a chance at the division because they haven't won the division. Let's see, when the last time the Chargers won the division? Let's see. Broncos won in 2015, but since 2016, the Chiefs have had it. Did the Chargers win it 2014? Let's see. When was the last time the Chargers won the AFC West? That's a good question. When's the last time the Raiders won it? I think, 2002? Last time each AFC West team won the division. the division. Let's see here. So obviously KC was last year. Um, Raiders in 2002. Chargers was 2009. 2009, really? Goodness gracious, that's crazy. I wasn't even a fan of an NFL team at that point. Let's see. All right, so since 2000, let's start with like since 2000. You had three in a row for Oakland. Like I said, 13, 14, 15. Kansas City in '03, so that's the Holmes, Priest Holmes. Then you got '04 San Diego, '05 Denver Broncos. That's when they defeat the Patriots in the divisional. Uh, Chargers. So since the Chargers had four in a row, they have not won again. Kansas City. So literally, since the Raiders went three in a row, they haven't won it since then. Since the Chargers won four in a row, they haven't won it since then. And then Denver, Denver won it 5 years in a row, and then they haven't won it since 2015. That is crazy. That's a crazy stat that you have right there. The fact that like legitimately outside of the Kansas City Chiefs going on this immaculate run they've been since 2016, winning division, you had three in a row for Oakland, haven't won it since. Chargers four in a row, haven't won it since, and the Broncos five in a row, and they haven't won it since. That is hilarious. Why don't more people talk about that? That's a crazy stat. That's a crazy stat that no one talks about. I know teams see the first few weeks as an extension of preseason, but man, these games have been pretty decent. While sloppy, they don't feel preseason like. Exactly, like I said, they're like obviously you're gonna have like some, you know, you're gonna have some problems, especially because like I said, still, getting used to some of the team. But I mean, as far as like offensive wise, like we've seen we saw some pretty good game in the very first half of the first game. This half, Charge looking really good. So I mean, it's like I said, if I am the Chargers, or really, I would say like the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys made me feel better about their offense coming into the season. I'm still concerned about both their running back rooms. I like Hampton, but Hampton has not done as well as I thought he was going to. Like I said, there's been some missed opportunities for him. And then, like I said, Javonte Williams did really well for the Cowboys yesterday. So, like I said, I'm very excited to see how a lot of these other teams go in their first week. Hopefully, the Panthers get a win in week one against the Jaguars. So, the human field goal by Mr. Beast. I mean, not gonna lie, that'd be kind of awesome to, because it's like the wipeout thing. Well, wipeout you had like you got like you went down a slide, but it's still like that. It still has that kind of vibe as wipeout. Also, who is Carol G? Who is this? Who is this person? Carol G. I'm assuming it's got to be somebody from uh, Brazil. No, from Colombia. Is a Colombian singer, influential figure, and reggaeton. Oh, and urban pop. Okay, interesting. Lollapalooza. Why do Lollapalooza sound familiar? I gotta hear the song, and I can't hear the song because I'm streaming. Unfortunately, I'll look it up later on. I like the stage. I like the stage for the Carol G. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I said I'm hoping that Hampton has a better half in the second half. I really want Mahomes to do better because so far it's been pretty bad. I mean, like he started off like what 2 for 7, and then like I said, it was like what three. He was like 3 for 9 at 1.2. Like I said, didn't start off, but he did have that bomb to Thornton, so I could definitely have it a little bit better. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully he can kind of turn it around because like I know it's still early in the season and you can't really expect a lot, especially not having Ray Rice, not having Xavier Worthy because like he got hurt too, like in the very first series too. So yeah, I mean like if you're looking at Kansas City, you're kind of behind the eight ball with some of your weapons. Hollywood Brown's been looking pretty good, so that's fair. But I know it's an overplayed joke, but the NFL is going to fly out that Chargers fan in the Mr. Beast commercial, yep, to every Chargers game just to prove they have fans. Like when I saw her, I was like, oh, it's like the crazy Chargers fan because it's like I get it. It's like a viral thing. I don't know who the Chris guy is. I don't know. Is he like a famous fan? Because I don't know who he is. I mean, like you have. Is she on God's shoulders? Yes, she is. But you have like a lot of like actual, not she's a holic, but you have like huge fans like that. So why why not choose them? I mean, like I said, I don't know who the Chris M guy is, so maybe he's like a huge fan. Everybody knows him, but like the one person that's what you do the Chargers fan. Like if you're Mr. Beast, I'm pretty sure you could probably get like a celebrity. You get like a famous celebrity to be like, hey, you're a Chargers fan, or hey, huge celebrity, you're a Chiefs fan. So, but yeah, like I said, because that was what was that 2 or 3 years ago when um she was like screaming. I think that was 2 years ago. No, that was 3 years ago because that was the year that the Chargers made to the playoffs and got beat by the Jaguars. Wasn't that 3 years ago? Let me double check, make sure. Um, I don't know her name. I'm just gonna search up crazy Chargers fan lady. That's one of the first one that shows up. When was that? That was 2023. So it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. That is impressive. That's a nice spin right there. That's very impressive. Was that 5 or 6 spins? What is that? My sister used to be in dance. I'm trying to remember what's the 5 spin one. Uh, shoot, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's just so good. I just love Sweet Tea so much. Love it so much. Plant. She's a plant. That a lot of people said that. I don't think she's a plant. I think she's a woman, Dobie. I think she's a woman. Just kidding. I like. I don't know. I think a lot of people think she's a plant now because like she's like a lot of people have like talked about her a lot. Uh, but I don't know. You could be liking your team so much you're like so that was the best impression of what she did. My fantasy team is looking sad. 20 total points from 3 players versus my opponent with 8 still left to play, and he has scored 10 points. I'm cooked. Well, it's not looking good, but you still have a shot. I mean, Right now, Mahomes hasn't done that much for me, but Herbert's looked pretty good for me. I don't know exactly how much I got, but I got Herbert. So give me some more touchdowns, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy, happy, happy. Um, but you just have to be carried. That's all it is. You got to be carried week one. Week one's always kind of a crapshoot. So I'm trying to remember, Emmanuel, did you tell me that you got Christian McCaffrey? I couldn't remember if you told me not if you got Christian McCaffrey or not, because I saw the news about like him potentially still being injured, and I was like, that's awful, awful timing, really. All right, so that's the end of the halftime show. I kind of liked it. I didn't hear any of the songs, but I liked the performance. I did like I said I liked the it wasn't a huge stage, but I liked the kind of color scheme they had going on. So I had seen her face before, so I don't know, maybe like an interview or something like that, but I don't know. No, I'm very low on CMC. Keep him very far away from me. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Don't like I said. Is that Timothy Chalamet in another commercial? Timothy, I think you made enough money making Dune. Why are we doing a lot of commercials so far? You already got a car commercial. What's this? Something about savings. Rocket money. No, I'm just kidding. Cash App. Okay, it's Cash App. Um, I was talking about Javante Williams yesterday. Oh, I can't if that's who you're thinking of. That's probably what I was thinking of. Because, like, Javante Williams was also one where I was like, because I like Dallas's offensive line. Because, like, usually when I'm looking at running backs, I'm like, okay, do they have a good offensive line? That's the first one. Like, if you have a good offensive line, then you have actual shot of having really, really good games. Is not just the fact that, okay, well, we're hoping that, he goes off. Like, he's going to go off because he's going to have a lot of open lanes. But with him and his injury and coming back from injury, he just wasn't the same kind of guy. And Javante Williams kind of showed yesterday. He still has his power, which is good. And he made some cuts. He made some cuts. Not like obviously where it was at North Carolina, but like he still had a little wiggle room to him. So I was very impressed by him. Um, but yeah, I try to avoid the heavily injured because I'm like I'm not willing to um, take that on. What are you doing, bud? Who doesn't know how to turn on a grill? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, why are we not okay? They're showing the AI tool to use for Google, and now he's gonna meet the love of his life at the concert. Oh, looky there, that's awesome. But who? I'm actually let me not say that. Some people don't know how to use a grill, but everybody needs to know how to cook. It's just like whenever I have a kid or multiple kids, however many I have, like they're gonna know to cook by at least at least age 12. They'll know how to make like basic stuff. And then like ever so slightly, I'll help them like actually be able to cook because one, if you are a teenager and you go to college and you know how to cook and you have friends, then your friends are going to come over because they're going to like because you can be able to cook for them, and they're like, I haven't had a home cooked meal because I don't know how to cook things. But guess what? Now you know how to cook things. And two, it is so much more effective for you to be able to cook. Yes, it sucks cleaning. It absolutely sucks cleaning. But the amount of money that is wasted eating out compared to cooking, it doesn't even compare. Doesn't even compare. So especially now because a lot of the meals are way 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 too expensive. Running backs fall off a cliff around his age with the injury last year, and the 49ers trying to rush him back. I'll stay far away from CMC. He might have be washed, but he is rinsed. That's good. He's definitely rinsed. So what's going on? What's happening? Are you looking at the smoke or something? I don't know. They were looking at something. Okay, we're about to be back. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought we were talking about something that was smoke up top, but yeah, like I went off of young running backs that have good offensive lines that were good last year and probably gonna and also got paid. So not only did I get Chuba Hubbard who got paid, I got James Cook who got paid. So they're gonna be like focused primarily on because if you pay somebody, they're gonna be in like in your philosophy. Both teams love to run the ball, so I'm hoping that pays off. Like I said, I got Chuba Hubbard, I got James Cook, and then I also got Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. And I'm hoping that Mahomes has a good season because I know Herbert's going to be my my so the fantasy league that I have, we do like instead of doing the defenses, we do the two quarterback system, and that's so like it makes it more competitive. Like you want to make sure you get the quarterback, but for me, I usually wait. I wait a little bit to make sure I get an impactful player before I do um, um, the quarterback. So I got Nico Collins, and then I got both the quarterbacks, and then I got my running backs. So I think my fantasy team looks pretty good. So nice tackle there, and it looks like the Chargers are going to start off at about the 28-yard line. So first down 10 for the 28-yard line is going to be the LA Chargers, and they are up 13-6. And let's see if they can pile on this lead. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So first down 10. Like I said, if I think of a song, I just can't help but sing it. So Herbert going to be in pistol formation. Running back behind him with the tight end, well, fullback to his left. Going to be a handoff. He's got some room and is going to be stuffed. Great job there by Connor. Only going to gain a yard. Connor with the tackle. And it's going to be second down and 9 for the Chargers. Ever since that missed route, I'm not seeing Keandre Lambert Smith, and I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little sad. Come on, Keandre Lambert Smith, please do well. I'm going to send Lamb McConkey in motion over to the left from the 29. Herbert drops back a pass, gets some pressure, and throws on his back foot. It's going to be incomplete. Nice little batted out pass at the line of scrimmage to make it third down and 9. Trick McDuffie on the coverage on Lamb McConkey. Ooh, I got to stretch my legs out a little bit. All right, so third down and 9 for the 29-yard line. Chargers, shotgun formation with Hampton to his right. Going to send Lamb McConkey into motion, drops back a pass, steps up in the pocket, throws deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Quentin Johnston. However, there is a flag. I don't think it's on Trent McDuffie, but there is a flag. Is it roughing the passer? Potentially. No, it's holding. Going to decline. On Trey Pipkins? Let's see. No, it was on Mekhi Becton with the hold. Right side, same difference. So, it's going to be a 3-and-out for the Chargers. 14:08 remaining in the third quarter, and they're going to punch the ball away. And hopefully Kansas City can continue to gain this momentum back after that late field goal to cut it to a 7-point game. Ooh. All right, Scott to boot this ball away, and it is going to be a booming kick. Caught at the 20-yard line, and great tackle. Who is that? Number 36. Great tackle by the gunner there. And like I said, basically right at where he caught it, by the 20-yard line, is where the Chiefs are going to start. Sao Paulo, Brazil. I thought they were going to do like a tourism. That's like, okay, that's what I don't understand. How have we not yet had a tourism ad for Brazil? Like when we had the ESPN game in Ireland, we had a whole bunch of Ireland tourism things. And now you're on YouTube, which you're reaching a lot of people is on YouTube, and I'm not seeing a single Brazil tourism ad. Why not? Brazil is nice, from what my friends have said, because one of my friends has gone there, spent like almost a month there, real nice. Um, I do want to go eventually, but the fact that you got like everybody knows about Rio de Janeiro, so that's that. There's that. But like you gotta like kind of get people to want to come to see your place. So like we need to see an ad. Like if I would be very shocked. I would be very shocked if I don't see a single Brazil ad at all. Like sponsored by the tourism of Brazil. Like you got to have some kind of ad. Because otherwise, like, why do this? Obviously, you help out the NFL and you get more exposure, but show what you got. Show some of the tours you could have. Show something that you want rich people to do, because that's what rich people are going to do. They're like, oh, I want to go to Brazil. I want to go on my vacation hideaway to Brazil. I don't know. I don't know. That's my rich person voice. I don't know. I got no money. What's it showing? Oh, it's showing like a soccer game. Oh, that's dope. There's a lot of fireworks. Come on, Corinthians. All right, so first down, 10 from the 20-yard line. Mahomes under center with Pacheco in the backfield. Going to be a play action pass, and Mahomes going to roll out, get up to 25, and going to get the first down at the 30-yard line, but instead gets hit by Troy Dye, but still gets first down. So first down 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said, there we go, Mahomes. Get some rushing yards. So far, you've already gotten a couple. I just need you to get some more passing yards. That would be nice for me. I actually prefer a touchdown, is what I really prefer, is a touchdown. But great job, great hit there by Troy Dye. All right, so first down 10, 13-35, let's go in the third quarter. From the 31-yard line, Mahomes in a shotgun formation with Pacheco to his left. Going to be Hannah Pacheco, who is going to be absolutely met at the line. That's going to be Henley. And I think there is going to be a flag for holding as well. Henley has had an amazing game so far. Holding is an additional, so it's going to make it a first down once again and back it on up. And guess what? It is, of course, Jawaan Taylor. So, let's see here. Who is he on? Yep. Thule. Can you see this from the front angle? No? Okay. Because from the side angle, it doesn't really look like it as much, but from the front angle, probably does. So 13-13, let's go in the third quarter. First down and 20 for Kansas City Chiefs from the 21-yard line. Mahomes drops by the pass, rolls out to his left, and he's got some time. Is going to sidearm it, throw to none other than Juju Smith-Schuster up to the 35-yard line, and that's going to be second down and about 6-7 yards. Not too shabby. Great block by Pacheco, too, to kind of like free that up. Now a little sidearm action to Juju Smith-Schuster. So, second down and 7. Second down 6 from the 35-yard line. Mahomes shotgun formation. It'll be handoffs to Isaiah Pacheco, who makes a man miss and gets about 3. So 3 or 4 yards. So let's just say third down about 3 for Kansas City. Gets a little bit of breather as Kareem Hunt comes in. Come on, everybody. Da-da. See, now that commercial, that awful NFL commercials, made me think of that song. So, shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes with Kareem Hunt to his right. Third down 2. Drops back to pass. Looks to the left side. Finds it wide open. And that's going to be Hollywood Brown. All the way up. It would be about a 8 to 9 yard gain. Of the first down for Kansas City. That's a great move there. Like I said, it kind of frees up the inside going out. And a little bit of a hold by Josh Simmons, though. I just saw that. Little bit of a hold. If Khalil Mack was able to rip, that would have definitely been a hold. So empty set for Patrick Mahomes. Throws as we cross the middle, and that's going to be to Juju Smith-Schuster up to the 41-yard line. They get second down and 3, so nice 7-yard gain by Kansas City. 11:05 to go in the third. All right, so second down. So actually a gain of 6. So second down and 4. Mahomes going to be in empty set. Play clock's at 10. They better hurry up. Drops back to pass. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a flag on Jawaan Taylor. Yep, going to be a false start on Jawaan Taylor. Jawan's complaining because he's like, well, no, I'm doing it right, but if I remember correctly, I think let's see here. Yeah, technically that's a little bit earlier than what you normally do. I'm back. Just got home from work. What's the score? Still 13-6. So far, Kansas City is driving. They're at about the 46-yard line. Mahomes is going to be in shotgun formation. A false start backs him up to make it second down and 9. Mahomes drops back to pass. He's got all day to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Travis Kelce, but Bud Dupree is there to make it third down and 9. 10-10 left to go in the third. But yeah, it's a 13-6. Add with about that's a hold right there. Oh my gosh, they didn't call that. That's a hold. That is a straight up hold. Like Josh Simmons had his hand right there, right here on the guy's stomach, like right here. That is a hold. They didn't call it. I mean, maybe they didn't see it, but if the guy can't walk, it's a hold. Mahomes rolls out to his right. He's going to try to pick up the first down. Up to 45, gets up to 40, at 35, and he smacks into Dante Jackson up to the 27-yard line, and that is a first down. Mahomes picking up with his legs. Like I said, I want to get a touchdown. Please get a touchdown. Make it a 13-13 game. Mahomes, please. I need another touchdown. So, like I said, great job by Mahomes. Like I said, you have Hollywood Brown kind of dragging Dante Jackson along, and then he oh gosh. I'm sorry, Dante Jackson. I love you, former Panther, but you got absolutely dominated. So throw it out to a Hollywood Brown for about a 2-yard gain. Second down 8, 9:35 remaining in the third quarter. I'm sorry. He's a little light. Second down 8, 9:18 left to go in the third quarter. Kansas City is driving, still down by 7. From the 29-yard line, Mahomes empty set. Going to bring Pacheco into motion over to the right. Drops back to pass. Throws a nice move. Great move by Hollywood Brown to avoid the hit by Derwin James to make it a third down and 1 for Kansas City. Third down and 1, very crucial down for Kansas City if they are able to pick this up. Like I say, fresh set of downs. You desperately need to get a touchdown to kind of tie up this game because so far it's just been field goals. Oh, but I was talking about before, the Chargers had a chance of pretty much into the first half, but they ran out of bounds. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be a first down for Kareem Hunt. Oh, that's a punch. That's a punch. Oh my gosh, it's a punch. Number 90, and that's going to be Kelsey's getting was drawing a little bit, but that's ridiculous. Um, but instead of keeping the ball in bounce, Martin Hampton runs up to the right. He goes out of bounds, stops the clock with like 49 seconds remaining, and so Patrick Mahomes with the Chiefs get the ball back at about the 40 at like 45 seconds, and take a chunk play down the field to like the 20-something yard line, and then let's see, pushing and shoving. So it's just a shove and like open face, but it's still open face hit in the face. So yeah, you're gonna get called for that. But Chiefs able to drive down the field, have back-to-back false start penalties, so it sets them back. And then when they try to get some more yards, the tight end Noah Gray gets pushed out of bounds, but backwards. So it instead like has the clock running at the 12-second mark, and the Kansas City Chiefs can't stop it. So they had to run on the field goal kick within 12 seconds, snap the ball with a second left, and nail like a 50-something yarder. Like, it was pretty incredible to watch. So after that penalty, it's going to be first down 10 from the right outside the 10-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in shotgun formation with Pacheco to his right. And going to be a quick throw. Actually, no, he's going to keep it. Going to roll it to his right. Go, 5, and touchdown, Patrick Mahomes. Let's freaking go. He couldn't throw it because the lineman was down the field, so very smart play by Patrick Mahomes there. And able to sneak it into the corner end zone. And it is going to be a tie ball game with an extra point. Let's freaking go. 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Both my quarterbacks got touchdowns. That's good. Oh, he faked Khalil Mack so bad. Again, Troy Dye has been like, I'll give us credit for Chargers. Troy Dye has been everywhere, and so has Deion Henley. Like the linebackers don't not only are they fast, but they're able to get to the ball. Boo, call it back. Nah. Oh, did he make that? He missed the extra point. Harrison Butker missed the extra point to make it a 13-12 game. I think I saw Rashee Rice holding. Rashee Rice is suspended until what game do they come back? Yeah, they didn't suspend him like what they had with Deshaun Watson. We're like, oh, you'll come back, but you'll come back when we say you come back against Houston. The Chiefs, they play in Week 7. Who do they play in Week 7? Who are you playing in Week 7? Who are you playing in Week 7? All right, let's see here. So basically here's what's happening right now. They're playing the Chargers right now. Chargers, Eagles, Giants, first 3. Ravens, Jaguars, and you got the Lions, next 3. And then you got the Raiders when he comes back. So he's coming against the Raiders. Is Rashee Rice. Yay, Butker missed it. Exactly. Let's say Butker missed it. And see, my goat, Dicker the kicker, would never miss. Dicker the kicker is a honest man. He is a man of the people, and he won't miss. What is going on outside? Sounds like somebody like stomping outside of my apartment. I guess pitch black out there. Oh, well, that makes sense because it's like 10 o'clock. That makes sense. All right. Is that what is this? What is this commercial? Is this like Wedding Crashers? Oh, it's just for like it's for like Xfinity. Okay. Watch college football season all season long. See, I don't know if I could watch like the 4 screen. I don't know if I could do that. I haven't tried it yet. I just like to watch like one game at a time. So, like I'll have like one game right here, and I might have like a game on my phone. But I don't know if I have like TV and have like four. But 13 to 12, 8:05 would go in the third quarter. So finally, Kansas City's able to get a touchdown. Oh, sorry. Chris Boswell might have tap dance all over the Falcons last year. Is where the Chargers are going to start. Because, like I said, I already told you this, but last year, I think when I played Luke, he had Chris Boswell, and Boswell had like a 30 burger. And I was like, that is ridiculous. Bam! Oh, they showed it again. Like hit him right in. I mean, like, okay, I will give him that. I will give him that. You did open hand, so at least being smart. You're not punching because that would even hurt even more. But actually, open hand that makes it a little bit better. So first down 10 from the 26-yard line. Herbert under center, going to send Johnston into motion. Going to be a reverse, and it's going to be up to 12. And it's going to be up to the 25, and not much else. So about 3 yards though. Davis Jones about the 29-yard line. Second down at about 7. Second down about 7. 7:40 left to go in the third quarter. Come on, everybody. Goodness gracious, now I got the song stuck in my head. The bad NFL commercial. All right, second down 7. Herbert in shotgun formation with Hampton to his left. Drops back a pass, getting pressured immediately. Herbert's going to get sacked, and that's going to be Drew Tranquill with the sack to make it third down and forever. Great job, really great blitz there. Delayed blitz on the right, on the left side with immediate blitz coming up from the right. So you had Nick Bolton, you had Drew Tranquill. I say running a little twist right there. I mean, it's kind of overload. You got to get the ball rid of the ball pretty quickly. Unfortunately, there was no route that was going to be open for Herbert. It's pretty much doomed from the start. So 3rd and 15, Herbert in a shotgun formation, going to send Henley, going to send Hampton over to his right. Drops back a pass. Got plenty of time. Throws across the middle. It's going to be caught. That's going to be Johnston, who's going to get the first down barely. Oh, it depends on the spot. I think they're going to mark him just short. Oh, they're going to mark him just short. Dadgum. Oh, man. And they're going for it on a 4th down and 1, but, like, are you not looking at this to make sure he actually got it? Under center is Herbert. Going to get the ball to Hampton, who's going to get the first down and a little bit more and keep on pushing up to the 40-yard line for a first down clear, first down Chargers. This is late, but that Johnson TD on the first drive was giving me flashbacks to the solo TD the Falcons scored last year in Week 1 to Kyle Pitts. Can't get your hopes up yet. Yeah, but like I said, he had the long, basically in the flat, run up the sideline, especially with that Ladd McConkey block, and then he had the touchdown, and then that one to kind of set up the 4th and 1 where they able to get. Like, so far, he's not number 1. He's really not even number 2, but like a number 3, I mean, like, Johnston looked okay. He's looked okay. The Sonic Smasher. I don't mind those commercials. Like the new ones that they have, I absolutely do not like the Sonic Pickle commercial. That has ticked me off. But the Sonic Smasher one, that one I'm not sick of. I like the like I said the football season kind of parody of like high school football. I like that. But the pickle one, also that's way too much pickle. Like I don't. I get there's like a pickle craze going on right now, but that's too much pickle. This is someone who, like, growing up we had Pickle Licks. Pickle Licks was basically you had basically at our we had this thing called like the Sportsplex, which was like all the different like baseball fields and softball fields and whatnot. And also had the football stadium where we would play games. So it was like basically just this whole entire Sportsplex. That eventually they want to do some concerts to kind of help bring in some more money for my hometown. But they would sell, especially during baseball games, is these little sauce little sauce cups you might have, like you might take home with you, and they would fill it with pickle juice and then freeze it, and it was a pickle lick, and the pickle lick was like $1, and I mean obviously like that was like basically printing money because like that's like you're just all you're using is just pickle juice. Um, and that I mean on a hot summer's day, pickle is amazing. It's a pickle popsicle pretty much. Um, and I remember like back in the day getting that all the time, like just all the time. Ooh, so that's what happened. So Drew Tranquil got like his legs kind of got wrapped underneath him, so he was the one who was down. First down 10 for the 39-yard line, and that's going to be a false start on Mekhi Becton to make it first down to 15. 5:18 left to go in the third quarter, and it's going to be first down to 15. They're checking Drew Tranquil right now. I'm kind of surprised they don't have the 10 up, though. Ooh, excuse me. Come on up. Ah, goodness gracious, got that stuck in my head. First and 15, 5 minutes left to go in third. Herbert in an empty set. Drops back to pass. Gets the pressure by Karlaftis. Rolls it to his right and is going to run, up to the 40 and get down to the 41-yard line. Nice tackle there by Leo Chanel. So it's going to be basically second down and about 8. So Trey Pipkins gets beat. Great rip move by Karlaftis. Unfortunately, like there's no interior pressure. 99's Tillery. Oh, I forgot he was on the Chiefs. Try to get him some revenge. Gets his former team. So it's going to be second down at 8. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. Herbert in shotgun formation trips to the left with Hampton to the right. Now Hampton to the left. Herbert drops by the pass and gets a pressure, throws out. That's going to be caught to Keenan Allen. Gets first down, 50, 45, down to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Chargers. Allen had a pretty good game, too. They'll be a kind of reliable target. I'm kind of hoping to get to Ladd McConkey, though, a little bit more. As I said, he's had a pretty good game. Warsarda had a pretty good game. He was like 4 for like 49, if I remember correctly when I talked about last. So give it a little bit more to Ladd McConkey. Give him a touchdown catch. 3:33 left to go in the third quarter. First down 10 for the 44-yard line. Herbert under center. Going to be a play action pass. Has got plenty of time. Takes it a deep shot down the field. And that's going to be caught by none other than Ladd McConkey up to the 28-yard line for a first down for the Chargers. 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. That's a great cut by Ladd McConkey too. Great separation. Like I said, Herbert's got the arm talent that, like, in a right scheme, like I said, like I like with the scheme that they did last year. I think it could really work out for Justin Herbert. He's not asked to play a hero ball. A handoff to Najee Harris, who burst through the hole, gets up to about the 23-yard line. That's going to be about a gain of about 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards. So second down and about 5. Like I said, if I'm Chargers, I'm continuously, try to run down this clock, try to gain back momentum, get a score, hopefully get a touchdown, get the extra point, make it an 8-point game. That's what I would do. Hopefully can kind of get a run game going. Second down and 5. Going to send Conklin in motion over to the left. Going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to get the first down and just a little bit more. So it's going to be first down and 10 from about the 18-yard line for the Chargers. So there we go, Hampton. Give himself a little bit, just a little bit. I know I'm not singing it right now, but all I can think about is that NFL commercial and that song, and this is taking me off. That I can only think about that song, that or Espresso, and I'd much rather be thinking of Espresso than that song. So first down attempt at the 18-yard line. Going to send Ty Conklin into motion once again. Going to be Hampton. Hampton's going to try left side, makes the man miss, and gets up to about the 11-yard line before he's thrown down by Nick Bolton. Going to make it a second down and about 3 or 4. I'm gonna say second down and 4. 1:10 left to go in the third for the Chargers. As you say, down in 3. So they did get 7. Come, oh my gosh, get that song in my head. All right, second down and 3 from about the 11-ish, 12-ish, 11-ish yard line. Herbert under center. Najee Harris in the backfield. Going to be a play action pass, and Herbert throws for the end zone. It's going to be almost again to Johnston. It was a great throw, but also great coverage, and it's going to be incomplete. Third down and 3 with 36 seconds left to go in the third. Dang. I was about to be number 2. Like I said, great throw. Oh, Johnston. Like it hits him right here. It should have been caught. But Watson does. Oh, Watson down on the ground. Watson was on the coverage. He had a really good coverage, and now he's on the ground. That's not good. I wonder how humid is it at in San Paulo. I drafted Lad. Let's freaking go. I need that type of sneaky athletic gym rat IQ. First one, last one out type of player on my fantasy team. Also, he's outperformed everyone else on my team. Yeah. Oh, you wish. You wish you did. Oh. See, I wanted to, and then he got drafted in like the third round. And I'm like, crap. Well, I can't do that. I was trying to wait till like the fourth or fifth round for him, but he got drafted in the third round for me because somebody else in my fantasy league likes him just as much as I do. Because initially, my plan was to try to get Herbert and Ladd, and that didn't work. So, unfortunately, did not work. Because I was hoping, if I remember correctly, my hope was that I could do in the first, like I said, in the first I got Nico. Second, I got Patrick Mahomes because I was at the very tail end. I was like pick 9. And then in the third, I think I got either Chuba or James Cook. And then I was hoping that after I got Herbert, that I would be able to get Ladd McConkey, but no, Ladd McConkey went in the 4th. That's right. Ladd McConkey went in the 4th, not 3rd. In my fantasy league. So that's stunk. But because Ladd McConkey got took, then I took James Cook. So my big 5 I feel pretty good in. I feel pretty good about. Then I got Zay Flowers. He's more of like my reception merchant. Every now and then he's gonna have a good game. Colson Loveland. I'm just hoping that Ben Johnson does what he did with Sam Laporta, where I took flyer on Sam Laporta his rookie year. Hope that kind of continues. But you never know. Never know. IHG Hotels. Come on, Brazil. Show me what you got. Show me like a travel to Brazil commercial. And we're still not gonna have one. Come on, Brazil, you got to do it. Like, look, I don't think you got to do as much as Ireland did for the ESPN game. We still got to do it like at least once, or maybe they did, and I just haven't watched it yet. But all right, Herbert in a shotgun formation with Najee Harris to the left, third down 3 from the 11-yard line. Looks like they bring in a blitz. Herbert drops back to pass. Actually, they get off. That's going to be a touchdown to Keenan Allen. Let's freaking go. Keenan Allen with his first touchdown back as a Charger, and that's going to put up the Chargers with an extra point up 8 points against the Chiefs. 19-12 right now. 32 seconds left to go in the third. Let's see here. Oh, nice. I got a little level action going on here. Yeah, nice little switch. And right in the corner, and that was where Keenan Allen was. Great ball placement by Justin Herbert. Great catch by Keenan Allen. And Digger the kicker on for the extra point. And it is up. It is good right down the middle. So it is 22-12. 32 left to go in the third quarter. Probably going to go to commercial break. Hopefully not, because just came back from it. Hopefully not. Like I said, I would just not go to commercial break because I mean you got 30. No, okay, it's a small one. Okay, about says like we got 32 seconds left to go in the quarter. Why go to commercial break when you literally have end of the quarter? I need to get a different song in my head. I keep on thinking of that. I keep on thinking of that song. Keep on thinking of the NFL commercial song, and I hate it. The Ride It. It's like a brain. It's like a little brain worm. You know, like the what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? The one that's like it's earworm. Earworm. That's what it's called. Like a song gets stuck in your head. Kickoff, and it looks like they're actually going to return it from deep in the end zone. 20 to the 25, up to 30, down to about the 34, 35-yard line. It's a great return there, even though he kind of gets back to where he would have been. But still great return. 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter, still 20-12. And the Chiefs get a chance to respond. I can already tell one thing. I am going to be sleeping in tomorrow until I need to leave. Because I'm already feeling it like I'm tired. Because last night I did get about 6 hours, but I was also running about 4 hours in a power nap. So I have been not sleeping the best, and I'll be sleeping. Second and 5 when we come back from this commercial break, because 15 seconds remaining, and I'll be very surprised if the Chiefs try to call a play in 15 seconds. So let's actually see here. Let's look at stats, because, that's what we really need to look at. Herbert having an immaculate game. I'm very, very happy with my decisions. Take him. Come on in. Oh my gosh, get the song stuck in my head. It's in your head. I take that song much better than the one I'm thinking of. Zombie. All right, so Mahomes and Otto is 17 for 27 for 141. He has 5 carries for 52 yards and a touchdown, so that's good. Juju Smith-Schuster has 4 receptions for 43 yards. But then we have Justin Herbert, who is 16 for 25. I said could get a little bit better. I mean, that's technically at 64%, so it's not. It's still good. It's still good. And then you got 227. 227 is amazing for 2 touchdowns. Armand Hampton has 4 yards per carry on 12 carries. And then Lambaconki with that 5 receptions for 65 yards. So I'm loving it so far for the Chargers right now. Chiefs, you got a chance to respond. What you gonna be doing? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm sorry, Buffalo Wild Wings, but if I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm getting wings. I'm not getting chicken strips or burgers. I can go somewhere else and get a burger. Also, I said it before, but it's been a while since I've ate out. I usually try to cook, but I did eat yesterday because, like I said, I went back to my hometown to help out my dad. I had to leave straight from. That's the reason why I came back a little bit late yesterday. That I had to leave straight from work, go back home, help him out, then drive all the way back here. And that's the reason why I was a little bit late. But I was able to eat at one of the places, like one of the hometown places, and some parts of it was good. Some parts I remember was good. Some parts I was like, okay. I was like, you try to remember the good parts about it, and you're like, this is not the best. But Anyways, that besides that, the last time that I ate, like I sat down and ate in a place. Well, no, technically I went on vacation, so I technically went on vacation. So that counts still. That counts still. But anyways, second down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Mahomes under center with Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Going to be a play action pass. Has got time deep. Well, actually got deflected at the line. Try to get to Travis Kelce, but he's deflected at the line. So we third down and 5. I found listening to the song stuck in my head can help that, or find a more infectious earworm. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that like I could think of this espresso, and that would like help out, and it hasn't, unfortunately. But that usually does work for me. I think of like a different song, or I get my mind off of something else. Anyways, third down and 4. Third down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun formation with bunch to the left, drops back to pass, gets the pressure, rolls up and dumps it and gets it to Smith-Schuster. How? But before he falls, he just does the typical Mahomes thing and just yeah, just yeah, and gets it over 3 defenders to Juju Smith-Schuster for the first down. uh, uh, first down for the Chiefs, handoff to Kareem Hunt, who gets about 3 yards there. That was incredible. I have no words. I have no words at all. That I hate when he does that. that's that's fair, Zoe. I imagine you do because he's done it a couple times against the Broncos. Um, so second down and about 6 for the Chiefs. Second down and 8. Sorry, second down and 8 for the Chiefs from the 46-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Quick throws out to Kareem Hunt, who is going to be wrapped up by Derwin James, but still gets about 4-ish yards. So third down and 4. That was that. Like I said, he has to like practice that kind of stuff, right? I mean, you don't just like okay, let me up in my body to make sure that my body doesn't fall down on the ground and just go whoop, go a little whoop. Like a little flick of the wrist. I don't know. That's great, incredible. 13 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter is third down and 4. From the 42-yard line, Mahomes drops back to pass. Runs again. He's going to get the first down. He's going to slide at about the 36-yard line. Mahomes picks up the first down once again. I don't know if you know this, but he looks a little Mahomey out there. I think that's just so funny that some people say that, like, unironically. Looking a little Mahomey out there. All right, so first down and 10 from about the 36, 37-yard line. Depends on where they spot him. Mahomes empty set, going to bring 24 into motion. Cross to the right side. And going to be a throw. That's going to be wide open. It's going to be Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce in for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a 2-point conversion is going to make it a tie ball game. Let's freaking go. Let's go. All right. So let's see if they can tie it up. All right. So I got a rushing touchdown. I got a passing touchdown. Herbert's got to be 2 touchdowns as well. I'm winning this week. I'm freaking winning this week. I hope I don't jinx myself. But I'm looking pretty dang good. Like I said, great job there. You basically have a 24 in the flat. Troy Dye almost able to get his paw up there, but unfortunately, it is not enough. And Travis Kelce just walks into the end zone pretty much. I said Jason Kelce at first, but all right. So 2-point conversion. Let's see if they can get it here. Mahomes, shotgun formation. Pacheco to the right. Drop it a pass, quick throw, and that's going to be incomplete. And it is knocked away by number 90. Once again, Tart getting his hand up, and it's a 2-point game. 20-18. 12:04 remaining in the fourth. This is a game. Let's freaking go. I'm so happy that we've had some really good. Just had some really good games. Like we had any kind of stinkers. I mean, you could say like the second half of the first game, was a little bit of a slop fest. But that first half was amazing. And so you were like, oh, well, now the defense is kind of like adjusted and it's like turned to that kind of game. So it's like a battle of each half. And then this one has been, Kansas City was trying to get things going. Now they are. And now it's back and forth game. And it's coming down to the wire. So it's a 2-point game where if you're the Chargers, you've been able to move down the ball. If you're able to move down the field, you have to score a touchdown, get the extra point, and it becomes a 2-point conversion. Right? It becomes a two-possession game. So with like 11 minutes left, you still got everything in front of you. All you got to do is just be you and let Justin Herbert cook. I just want this to be a back and forth game. That's all I want. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy, man. Football's back. Football's back, baby. The only thing that can make me upset is if the Carolina Panthers look absolutely horrible against the Jaguars. But it's not going to happen. It's it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's definitely. I'm definitely not going to be disappointed by the Panthers this year. No, I believe we are. I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed. It's going to be a great year, and I'm going to be not in a depressed state like I was last year, where you got to see over the first couple of weeks me slowly slip into madness. So that's not going to happen this year. That's not going to happen this year. We're going to be good. We're going to be solid. That's all I really want. All I want is us to be solid. I want us to have meaningful football in December. And then we go into January, we're like, there's an outside shot of winning the division. That's all I want. All I want this year. All I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted. Because it has been quite some time since we've been relevant. All right. So Harrison Butker on to boot this ball away. And it is going to be returned at about the 5-yard line up to the 15, 20, and stuffed at about the 25-yard line. So first down 10 from about the 25-yard line, actually the 26-yard line, is the Chargers. Bam! Tart just, ha! And then there've been 2 different times that he's swatted the ball. It would have been completed to Gray, too. That's the thing. All right, so 11:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. First down 10 from the 26-yard line. Herbert under center with Hampton in the backfield. Going to send the fullback into motion. Going to be a play-action pass. And Herbert is going to check it down to Hampton up to the 30. Makes a man miss and gets down to about the 32, 33-yard line. Nice gain there. I would say about the 33. So second down and about 4. So nice gain, about 6 yards there. Second down, about 4. Come on, just let this clock wind down. Wind it down. So second down and 3, but like a long 3. 11:30 left to go in the fourth. It is 20-18. Chargers, you just got to keep that clock moving. All right, Justin Herbert in shotgun formation with Hampton to his right. Drops back to pass. He's got time, throws, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be Keenan Allen for the first down. Nice gain, about 4 yards there, and clock continues to run. We hit the 11-minute mark. First down 10 for the Chargers. That's incredible. The Chargers have lost 11 straight games decided by 3 points or fewer. And then the Chiefs have won the last 9 games decided by 3 points or fewer. That's incredible. All right. So, first down 10 from the 37-yard line. Going to be handoffs to Hampton, who's going to try and make some men miss, and is going to get about like a 1-yard loss. Great penetration there by Nick Bolton, and then cleanup by who is that? Is that Mike Dana? It's Mike Dana with the cleanup, number 51. So 10-15 remaining in the fourth quarter, second down and 11. Saylor has come in, so I guess Mekhi Becton's getting a little bit of a breather. So they haven't really shown him outside of him getting like the oxygen mask. Herbert in empty set. Draws back a pass, bring the blitz, throws as be caught by Johnston up to about the 39, 40-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 4. So it's going to be third down and a long 8. Well, third down and long 7. So third down and long 7. 9:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. At the, the 40-yard line? Just about the 40-yard line. All right, Justin Herbert shotgun formation with Najee Harris to his left. Drops back a pass. Throws, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be Keenan Allen up to the 50-yard line for another Chargers first down. Approaching 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. First down, 10 at midfield. I said Keenan Allen's had a pretty good game so far. It's not been like any flashy thing or anything like that, but it's been like the crucial yards, and that's what you need. So 8:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. First down 10 for the 49-yard line. Herbert going to send Hampton into motion. Drops back a pass, throws it out to him. He's wide open, going to get out of bounds, and that's going to stop the clock. Hampton, you got to be able to stay in bounds, man. It gets up to the 45-yard line. Oh, the clock is running. Never mind. The clock is running. Gain of 6 yards. Second down and 4. Chargers are just trying to bleed this clock. Approaching 8 minutes. Second down and 4. Herbert is going to be in shotgun formation. Going to bring Ladd McConkey into motion. Hampton to his right. Drops back a pass. Throws. It's going to be caught. It's going to be to Trey Harris, who slides and gets hit up to about the 34-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for the Chargers. 7:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. And like I said, they're just continuously to drive down the field. That's good. Just keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. Keandre Lambert-Smith, let's freaking go. Keandre Lambert-Smith's out there. Please give it to my boy. Give him an opportunity. All I need is one shot. One opportunity to show that, yes, he messed up, but he's good. He's got one-on-one on the outside. First down, 10 at the 34-yard line. Herbert drops back to pass. Throws, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be Ladd McConkey, who gets down to the 25-yard line to make it a second down and 1. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Keep it going. Keep it going, Chargers. I know I picked the Chiefs to win, but I'm okay with losing out on this one. Like right now, the Chargers, like the Chiefs can't get any kind of pressure with just like running 4, and that's the problem. They can't get any kind of pressure off 4. They got to blitz, so they're not blitzing. They're just sitting back and waiting. Handoff to Hampton, who is going to get stonewalled and going to get nothing. So third down and 1. He maybe got half a yard. So let's say third down and some inches. 6:18 left to go in the fourth. Here's the question. Do you go for it as 4th and 1? Because I would. Like I said, if you can't get a 1 yard with 3 tries, then you don't deserve it. So, Herbert in a shotgun formation, going to send Conklin into motion. Actually going to be a under center, and he's going to get it. So, a little tush push of itself, a little quarterback sneak with Conklin, and he gets the first down after a 2-yard gain. First down 10. 5:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Great job there by Tyler Conklin. I like how the defender at the bottom is just holding his legs. All right, so from the 23-yard line, Herbert in a shotgun formation. 5:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Going to send Ladd McConkey into motion. Drops by the pass. Is going to throw on the run, and that's going to be caught, and it's going to be Quentin Johnston for another touchdown. An amazing game for Quentin Johnston and Justin Herbert. Great connection. Second touchdown of the day. And now, with an extra point, going to make it a 9-point game with 5:02 remaining in the fourth. So Dicker the Kickers has the option of making this a 2-score game. What's the discussion? It can't be excessive celebration. Oh, roughing the passer. Okay. So roughing the passer on the extra point, which I mean, yeah. So let's see here. How did he get so far open? Oh, safety. That's the reason why. That's on safety. Well, okay, it's safety in a tough spot, but you can't basically force your hips in one direction and then just try to. Oh, it's also Jaden Hicks. You can't have your hips just basically in one direction, and then especially with a guy who's as fast as Quentin Johnston crosses your face, you're pretty much done for. Kick is up and kick is good, right down the middle. So it is a 27-18 game. That extra point that was missed by Harrison Butker has come back to haunt them, and now the Chiefs, with only 5 minutes remaining in the game, have to come back down 2 scores. Let's see if they can do it. Like I said, I picked the Chiefs to win. So even if I get this wrong, that's fine. Like I said, my guys, my 2 quarterbacks, my 2 lovely quarterbacks, have had amazing games so far. So I could not be happier. I legitimately could not be happier. So I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. Also, question, because I said I don't have TikTok or anything like that, but is there a TikTok trend for Mr. Rogers? Because for some odd reason, my students today and yesterday were not singing, but not full out singing, but we're doing the Mr. Rogers "Won't you be my neighbor?" And I thought it was the strangest thing because I was like, is that a TikTok trend? Because I just don't think that my 7th graders would be just randomly singing the Mr. Rogers theme song. But I don't have TikTok, so I have no idea. But I noticed that, and that's something I was thinking about for some odd reason. Let's look at the stats. Why not? Let's look at stats, baby. Ooh, baby, I love you. Wait. There we go. Get that song out of my head, and now I'll do with a better song. What is this? It's that Mark Ruffalo thing. Oh, that's what it is. Mark Ruffalo task. Whatever that is. Whatever you want. All right, Mahomes is 20 for 31 for 194 and a touchdown. And he's got 6 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown. Herbert. Beautiful. Justin Herbert. It's 24 for 33 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Absolutely lovely to watch. And then the trio of wide receivers, because that's what you really need to know, is you got Quentin Johnston, 5 catches for 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamb McConkey, 6 for 74. And then Keenan Allen is 7 for 68. Let's freaking go. Turn up to the 20, up to the 25, and up to about the 26, let's say 28-yard line. So first down 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And let's see if they can actually do something here. You got under 5 minutes. Wait. Why are we going back to commercial? You do the kickoff, and then you go back to commercial? YouTube, man, I expected more. Don't be like them, YouTube. Be better. If we just came out of commercial break, one play does not mean that you should go back to commercial break. See, that's the thing that I don't understand. Is when you come out of commercial break and then you have a kickoff and then you know what you have? Commercial break. We're like, well, hey. I know you got excited for, the kickoff. But let's just go see some Auto Trader and some Walmart commercials. Like, I know you're ready for the action, but hold your horses. You need to know about some coffee for Walmart right now. Okay, you need to know about Auto Trader. If you don't know about these things, I mean, like, you got nothing. So I just don't like when they do that. You could do so much better. Do so much better with YouTube. That's a cute dog. I like that dog. That's a cute little dog. I made you look at that dog. That's a cute little dog. I like that dog. Let's pet that dog. That's a nice little dog. I do want me a dog. I really do. But I ain't got no kind of money for a dog. So I gotta wait. I gotta wait till probably about the summer. Summer I might get me a dog. Cause I want it. I just want me a dog. I want me a mutt. I want me a nice mutt. I want a dog, not a puppy. Cause I ain't got time for the puppies. Puppies are nice, but puppies is a lot. And I ain't got no time for that. What's up? It's Destroying. Oh, he was right in front of the catch. Nice. I like that Letterman that he has on. It's a nice Letterman jacket. All right, so first down, 10 to the 28-yard line. Mahomes is going to have Pacheco to his right. Drops back to pass. Is going to scramble and is going to be sacked. And that is none other than 91. Who is it? Don't know who it is. Number 91. Got pressure off of Kingsley and then wraps up. So second down and 11. Drops back a pass and throws across the middle. It's going to be, ooh, good night. Hollywood Brown catches the ball, gets the first down, but he got smacked. And that's putting it lightly. He got absolutely destroyed. So 4:20 blazing on the fourth quarter, 27-18. Patrick Mahomes drops back to pass. Quickly throws out to Pacheco. Pacheco's able to get out of bounds at about the 43, 44-yard line. Stops the clock at 4:11, going to fourth. I said you got to score fast. You have all three timeouts. So does the Chargers. Got all three timeouts. But you got to score fast. All right, so second down 6, 4:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. Mahomes, shotgun formation. Pacheco to his right. Going to send Gray to his right. Patrick Mahomes steps in the pocket, just dumps it off to Pacheco, who's going to get wrapped up and tackled, and that's going to be Derwin James. Good job on Derwin James. Under 4 minutes left to go in the fourth. Clock continues to run, and it's third down for the Chiefs. That's a huge play. Huge play for the Chargers there by Derwin James. Secure tackle. And now Chiefs are a little bit scrambling because they know that this clock continues to run. So far, it's been 20 seconds, been off the clock. 4:30 left. No, sorry, three. Sorry, goodness gracious. 3:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Third down, 7. Mahomes, shotgun formation. Kareem Hunt to his right. Drops back to pass. Mahomes steps up in the pocket and almost gets sacked, but throws out of a sack. And now it's going to be 4th down and 7 with 3:24 left to go in the fourth. So this is huge. If you don't get it here, the game is over. Pretty self-explanatory. Don't get it here, game is over. 4th down and 7. I mean, Khalil Mack just took Kingsley for a ride. Good night. So third down. 3:24, 4th and 7. Chiefs don't get this. Game's already over. Mahomes drops back to pass. Gets immediate pressure by Khalil Mack. Throws on the run. Deep ball. And that's wide open is Hollywood Brown. Oh my gosh. The cameraman was surprised too because he started shaking. How was he that wide open? How is Hollywood Brown that wide open? Oh, the safety lost him. Oh, man. Molden. Is that Molden? I think he lost him. Oh, man. First and goal from the 9-yard line. 2:50 left to go in this fourth quarter. Mahomes in shotgun formation drops back to pass and throws it, and it's going to be batted once again by Tart. Tart once again has made it impactful. Yes, he's the one who punched. Well, yeah. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. But the fact that Brown got so wide open, that is ridiculous. On 4th down, like I said, this has been a great game. 2nd and goal from the 9, 2:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. All 3 timeouts for each team. And Kansas City, if they are able to score a touchdown right here, have the momentum. Mahomes. 3, 2, 1. Barely gets it off. Throws across the middle, but unfortunately, it goes right through the hands of Travis Kelce. 3rd and goal. 2:41 remaining. That's what I'm saying. Like it's still crazy. It's still crazy that it was 4th and 7. 4th and 7. But right there, I mean, it goes. It's a little bit outside. But like Kelsey's got to be able to catch that. If it hits your hand, you got to be able to catch that, man. 2:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal from the 9. Mahomes drops back to pass. Throws for the end zone and is incomplete, way out of the outstretched arms of number 89. 4th and goal. Field goal comes on to make it a 1-possession game with 2:37 remaining in the fourth. All right, Bucker, try to make it a 6-point game. 27-yard field goal. Kick is up, and kick is good. So it is 27-21. 2:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. All 3 timeouts for each team. See, now we can go to commercial break. I hope they don't. No, they do. Okay. Can we please get a Brazil commercial? Or explanation for why we don't have one? Because we had a lot of Tron ones, that's for sure. A whole lot of Tron ones. Alien Earth. I'm actually going to look that up. Because there's got to be a reason. Why is there no tour? Oh, there's pictures. Tourism Brazil commercial. That does not tell me anything. they're like, well, technically, the reason why Brazil has low tourism is because of da da da. I'm like, no, I'm asking that. I'm asking like, why don't they have a commercial when you're on national television to try to expand and have people want to come visit your city? Because like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand. Some people have a weird relationship with tourism depending on where you are. But like I said, tourism still does help your economy depending on exactly the tourists you're bringing, because sometimes they make it awful for you because they don't know how to act. Cough, cough. Some Americans, um, but like for the most part, it helps you out. So I don't understand why we aren't, having a Brazil commercial. So that's kind of sad. Maybe they didn't want to. That's their own prerogative. But like, I don't know. Like okay, we got London, Dublin, Berlin, Madrid. I mean, it's Sunday morning game, but still talking about international games. I don't know. I do want to get Sunday ticket, but I just can't afford it. Just can't. Not yet. Maybe next year. Whew. All right, so kick is underway, and it is going to be out of bounds. So first down 10 for the Chargers, up by 6, 2:34 remaining in the fourth. Golly, I'm tired. That play right there was crazy. Then throwing all the way down there was Hollywood Brown. Mahomes gonna be Mahomes. 258 passing, 57 rushing yards. You'd love to see it. All right. Now these are the kind of games that LA finds a way to lose. So hopefully it doesn't happen. So Justin Herbert under center, Hampton in the backfield, Strong to the left. Going to be a play action pass and throws out to him. First down up to the 35, 37 yard line. That's first down to the Chargers. 2:26 remaining in the fourth quarter, and Kansas City calls their first timeout. Oh, that's nice. Pretend to block Karlaftis. Break off of that. 34, 35 like was there though. That's the thing. 35 was there, but Will Disley able to get away from him. Gets the first down. Not dead yet, but definitely puts a little hamper in it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. That got me. All right, so after that first down, Chiefs had a call timeout. Still have 2 remaining. 2:26 remaining in the fourth quarter, down by 6. Chiefs need to get a stop here. First down 10 from the 38-yard line. Herbert in a shotgun formation with Hampton to his left. Going to be a handoff to Hampton, who is going to run into the hole and get absolutely stonewalled once again and maybe got a yard. But another timeout is called by Kansas City. 2:21 left to go in the fourth. I got to lift up my computer because it's getting a little hot. Chargers quarterbacks with 300 yards and 3 touchdown passes in the season opener. Dan Fouts, Philip Rivers did it twice, and then Justin Herbert tonight. Let's go. All right, so 2:21, second down and 9. Kansas City only has one more timeout remaining. Herbert, shotgun formation. Harris, split out wide. No, actually, now it's going to be to his right. Drops back to pass and is going to run and going to get sacked. Good job, get sacked. Drew Tranquil brings him down. Third down and long, 2:14, and the final timeout for Kansas City. Very smart by Justin Herbert. You take the sack, you make them forced to do the timeout instead of maybe getting an incompletion. And Drew Tranquil also is the former Charger too, so what's the whistle for? 3rd and 14. Good gracious. All right, 3rd and 14, 2:14 remaining in the fourth. Down by 6. Chiefs need to get a stop right here. Herbert, shotgun formation. Hampton to his left. Draws back a pass. Is going to roll it to his right. Going to try to pick up the first down. And he is going to pick up the first down and slide to the 45-yard line. And that is going to be the end of the game. 2-minute warning. Doesn't matter. All they got to do is kneel the ball out. That is incredible. Once again, Herbert with his legs, able to find a way to win the game. Both quarterbacks going absolutely ham in this game. And at the final, you can look, like I said, Herbert smiling ear to ear, just slides for the win. Now we can go to commercial break and kind of just wait it out. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be some. At the end of the day, it's just going to be kneeling the ball down. So. Well, like I said, that was pretty fun. Was that Rihanna? No, it wasn't Rihanna. Oh shoot, that's Leo. One battle after another. What is that about? One battle after another. It is a former member of a revolutionary group seeks help from other revolutionaries to find his missing daughter. Okay. Interesting. They sure are taking their sweet precious time. I mean, they know the game's over, so. Goodness. I am going to crash on my bed. More. 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 Not gonna lie, I would like that little revolving door chip bowl. It's more idea. For the right price. For the right price, I wouldn't mind. It's a luxury item. I'll put it in the video. I was kidding. Alright, so the kneel downs will commence 1 of 3 for Justin Herbert, who has played his heart out. Like I said, right here, you got Chris Jones coming off the right side. Beats Trey Pipkins, but because he loses contain, it's pretty much over, and he's able to just kind of slide in. Like I said, Herbert's just kind of smiling. Like I said, both great games by the quarterbacks. They're kind of showing that Drew Tranquil and Chris Jones kind of talking back and forth. I mean, it's got to be great for the Chargers too. You get a division win against your hated rival, so you're starting the season not only 1-0 but 1-0 in division. And that's the final kneel down. So Chargers win 27-21. Great start to the season, and yeah, that's ball game. Um, like I said, I'll be back on Sunday. I'll be doing the Jets and the Steelers game, and then the Packers and Lions game, and then the Sunday night game for the Bills and the Ravens. So be prepared for that. I'm about to get ready to go to bed because I am very tired. I'm gonna try to catch up some sleep. I suggest y'all do the same. Thanks so much for joining me on this Friday night. I know you could be doing a lot, but thanks so much for joining. And I'll see y'all next one. See you on Sunday.